screaming noise, so disoriented on the sound, and these buildings are crumbling down. Hear everyone panic, this monster's gone man, and for something can turn this around. My city's in ruins, I'm feeling so useless, can't even get off of the ground. I'm calling all heroes, legends in the stars. Anyone listening, just open your heart. We've gotta do something. I wish I were strong enough to sing a hero in me. These people that need me, the fear's got me freezing. I can't even get off the floor. All these minutes are fleeting, we're damaged, she's leading. So wanna break covered anymore. I'm trembling, I'm quivering, this madness is winning. It's looking like a one-sided war. My people are bleeding, they're dying and screaming, just lying here watching them burn. We're calling our heroes, legends and stars. Anyone listening, just open your heart. We've gotta do something, we're falling apart, lose everything. I wish I were better, I wish I had strength, I wish I had anything to prove I was broken. Watch and do nothing, hiding away, trying to believe a hero believe in me. We won't bend down, family crying now. I made such a mess of my conscience, it's making me nauseous. My world is crumbling, can't watch until nothing. I'm done with the panic, I'll hop into action and save this town. I don't need no heroes, no legends or stars. The fight is within us, just open your hearts. We ain't going nowhere, the city is ours. Take everything. We're born for this moment is ours. Now the battle is turning, we're making our mark. Together we're stronger, it's falling apart. Sing slave retreat, and heroes all I see. I am the one.
$13 on the D20.
All right, peeps. So, where we left off last time,
Where?
in a cave.
Whoa.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Donde está la
Donde está Cavio. So, you guys had after wrapping up your end of the conflict at Sussex, helping to get things in a situation where other people there are able to handle it, you guys rushed over to Seg, where one of the large conflicts was happening in a teleportation circle in a massive chasm that was underneath Seg. So you guys arrived there through the portal, past bleeding, injured, and dying people as you made your way down through what were previously secret passageways that leads to this massive chasm with a huge hole in the top. Down below there, deep down, you see there was the teleportation circle, and enemy forces have been coming through it almost constantly, creating a perimeter, fighting against soldiers of Seg that are trying to push them back. Not really soldiers, but they have to be now. You guys joined in the air where quite a bit of the fighting was happening. You were attacked by various of the flying demons, as well as a massive electrical giant, undead giant. And Aidbold was being chased around by a bunch of casters and stuff, trying to prevent him from really being able to do anything and just keeping him on the run and or trying to disable him. After dealing with some of the demons around you all, Ondo ended up going and helping with the giant that will die at the start of its turn. Speaker went and started beating up casters. You're in front of one now.
I was helping Aidbold, but yes.
Yeah, helping Aidbold.
He's stealing those casters' lunch money.
Galen
breaking their bellies.
Was helping assist keeping people up, as a lot of people are taking a lot of bleeding and a lot of damage, and still has 2 of the demons that are on you. Cyrus, you had fallen down amongst the enemy ranks. Only one person had taken notice of you right away and made an attack. But you, with the sword out, was able to basically create a small buffer around you, where the draining energy of the corruption stones within the golems were essentially held back from reaching you with the power of the Fate's sword that was out there. And Jack, you were on your way down to assist him. You're just kind of a little bit outside of the field of the what you believe to be the radius of those golems. Down below
measured
there.
it out.
Yeah, you measured it out. Raynar had taken out one of the golems, thrown the most of the torso that contained the corruption stone into the middle of a bulk of their casters, and then jumped in there and starts to wreak havoc. Aidbold had started to cast a spell, which the first effect went off, deafening a huge, I think it was about a third of the enemy army. But he was unable to keep the effects going due to being attacked by a tiefling that has been hounding him and is holding the blackened tying ribbons that are used to restrain people of extraordinary magic that Nidhogg's cult has been using. And ink had formed against the furthest wall, and creatures sent by Edmund have begun to come out of there to support from behind. There were ones on the ground that got pulled into the ground and destroyed, and so after that, ones with flying capabilities came out and started. Some of them going up towards Aidbold, and others started to hit the back, hit those who were essentially coming out of the teleporter, preventing them from reinforcing the front line. We're going to top of the round to Onda. Onda, you're, I believe, still near the giant, as it is on its last leg. It is still up, so it can still do an add-off, but It is barely. It is barely alive. It is your choice whether or not you wish to make attacks on it or.
Oh, it can still do an add-on?
Yeah, it's still alive.
Cool.
I thought the con damage he dealt last turn killed it.
No,
It's definitely super weak. Con damage happens on there.
it is on. It was literally just the
The
baddies.
demon died
but
on its turn.
Oh, that's what you
Not
did.
the
Yeah.
giant.
the only demons that are left around are the attacking you guys are the two that are on Galen. But yeah. So you got the big boy there in front of you. He's on fire, not just like flames around him, but this liquid that has coated his body and engulfing it all. As his body is like his flesh is like melting and sizzling.
I move in and out of his turn ring. Be a shame if you hit me.
I mean, it doesn't understand. It's just gonna. It's just gonna.
It's gonna be hilarious.
I'm
Wait.
really confused.
Double confirm.
Don't worry, it'll miss.
One thing I did not bring.
You didn't think it'd do
You
anything.
could have told the fence and then done that. 2 more AC. Well, also gives the ability to just go no in case it crits you.
It will never.
It would never.
It would. It does. You can take it anyways.
1 second.
I can take it. Look at this guy not prepared.
He thought it was dead.
Yeah, I thought this thing was dead.
Yeah, I thought I was dead. Oh shoot! I didn't save it because I thought it was gonna just die.
There's no disengage. Too big.
Give me 1 second. I got rid of it because I'm like, oh, it's just gonna die. Alright, I'm running with this one. I think I remember the accuracy. So that, yeah, that's what the accuracy was. So that is a 44. It misses
This is Ira gets an add up.
as it.
Oh, so stupid.
This is the way to do it. Ira misses.
Oh no.
3.
Well,
Get it!
Do you get that up?
No.
Well, you're out of its threatened range now.
we got.
Bye. Where am I going?
Down.
Ah,
We need to clear a pass for this.
I guess I will fly down with whatever
Avoid the
movement I have
robots.
left.
Going towards Jack. Leaving
Yeah.
Galen there with.
Oh, right. He has 2 guys on him.
Galen has been flying, I believe, following Jack to the best of his abilities, while the two demons have just been charging back into you.
To be fair, those 2 things look like raisins because they have so little comp.
Yeah, they've both taken 84 damage from.
If he's
Lost
following
84
Jack
health
as well,
because of it.
I'll follow them that are following Jack. So
Okay.
I don't know how close I can get. But
I can't.
Alrighty.
I can't. I was speaking to someone, so.
Speaker. Your turn.
so,
I believe you are next to one of the casters.
Yep.
And you have hurt that one and a different one so far.
But there's a naughty tiefling up next to Abold.
Yep.
With another naughty caster.
And all of the casters had to use their abilities to try to get him from casting the spell, so none of them are holding any dispels or anything like that.
Nice. I will spend a use as a swift action of my warrior spirit, enchanting my weapon with spell stealing, which converts it to a +1 bonus. And then I will spend my last flicker step to appear next to the tiefling.
So you cast it as a spell like ability.
I'm doing it as part of a full round action.
Oh, this guy does it provoke attack of opportunity?
Nope. Because it's faster than a standard. It's part of the
A full
dimensional.
round action is faster than a standard.
I'm not casting it as a traditional. What the feet? I don't think it says.
It doesn't really matter at this moment because the guy doesn't have a melee weapon out to Adop with, but I do want to know that for future. Okay. Continue with your turn, and on the off turn then.
Okay, hold on. Actually, I can't do the spell stealing thing because doing this requires casting it as a swift action. To teleport up to double my speed. How far is Aidwald in Sky?
I think he went.
They were next to him. Or
He's asking how far away they are.
right.
He went.
Remember.
I don't know. He's like around 60 feet-ish up, something like that.
Okay, I have 120, so with this ability. So I go up 60, leaving there's 60 remaining.
All right.
Trick him.
There's the caster and the tiefling right next to each other, right in front of Aidwold.
Can you hit the rags onto the other caster?
Hit the what?
The rag, the ribbon
black
thing
ribbons.
that slurps
Oh.
people.
Aidwold, who's currently, I believe, an arrow.
Is the dude holding the ribbon thingy?
Yeah.
Is he holding any other weapons?
Yes, he has a sword in the other hand.
Okay. I will be fighting
Sword and whip.
defensively.
He doesn't have a free hand. Maybe he loses stuff.
I need to look up this feat interaction because I'm about to provoke an attack of opportunity as I do this.
A ribbon. Was it?
I'm gonna attempt to disarm
Is
him.
the hand free?
And all provoke.
Yes, because I do not have the feats to do so.
Alright.
Just look free.
He will attempt to disarm you.
Let me double check. He's gonna attempt to disarm my disarm.
Yep. It provokes attack of opportunity, so he's going to attempt to disarm you.
That'll be rough.
My CMD against disarms right now is
Bad.
Yeah, you get bonuses for fighting, right?
not even that. I also get bonuses because my weapon has the disarm property. Against disarms, I think it's a 47 at least.
One second, let me check something.
I need to.
Oh wait, he might drop his
Yeah.
stuff. It is both things that you're holding.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it
That'd
sucks.
be really good.
I think he just screwed himself.
He just
I'll get
disarmed
you.
himself. He just disarmed himself.
Wait a
for you.
minute.
No, it's this army is useless.
Oh no!
He's playing 4D chess.
Nathan.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
this fucking guy.
Oh, that wasn't really useless because
You do need to figure out what it is, because if it is below, I think 10, he does drop his stuff.
He tries to disarm you, and in the motion of you guys together,
What am I doing?
you knock the sword out of his hand as it starts to plummet.
Nice. Josh, it was at least 45. Is the
Oh, yeah,
bare
that's
minimum.
close,
Yeah. He doesn't.
Does he
drop
only
the ribbon.
drop that and not the other
Josh is
thing?
wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, he dropped the sword.
Well, I was trying to disarm the ribbon, so
Oh, so you can continue with that then.
yeah.
though.
So
That was both.
I'm fighting defensively, so I have a -1 to this.
Well, now he has a hand free for magic.
He looks like I thought he was a magus anyways. So, but I'm getting a +2, so that's a +1 in total. And then I
Yeah,
add my
that
quarterstaff
sounds
bonus, putting me at 30. Okay, rolling with a 32. I have a natural 19
Whoa.
for a 51 to disarm the ribbons from him.
Cool. You knock the ribbon out of his hand, and it falls down.
If I had the feast,
as
I could have thrown it on the. I could have thrown it on the caster.
It's gonna land on one
So
of
the
ours.
sword and ribbon are now falling down on the ground, and he curses in Abyssal. I don't know if you speak Abyssal, but he curses in Abyssal.
Jack here.
I hear it.
All right,
We have an open channel.
Across the battlefield.
It's okay.
I'm going to teleport next to the caster. I will be using
Clear
power
comms,
attack for
clear
all these
comms.
attacks.
You don't want to catch the ribbon.
No. I also technically can't because I have to keep hitting people. So I'm going to start by hitting the caster.
Obligated by law.
So power attack. I'm two-handing this. So hitting with a flat with 33 plus 3 minus. Rolling at -2. Okay. The first one against the caster is a 32. Sounds like a hit to me. Pretty sure it is because the casters. They're kind of little babies.
Oh, sorry. What was it to hit?
32.
A 32 hits.
32. He does 38 damage. Dang.
38, and this is on
The caster.
the one that's there, the one that hasn't been.
Can I flank with 8 bolt here?
Yeah.
Alright, I teleport again to hit the caster, flanking with 8 bolt.
Okay.
Natural 12. I rolled higher than last time, so it hits. 37 damage on the caster.
Nice.
He is on his last leg, but he's still up.
Teleport. No longer flanking. I hit the caster again.
You.
Natural 8. I need to do the math.
They're these trash.
Yeah,
This is
but
lower one,
this is
too.
below 30.
Okay.
So 28.
You hit.
Cool. Does a 39
These
kill
casters have
him?
an AC of 21.
Does 39 kill him?
Yes, he's dead.
Excellent.
All right,
Bye-bye.
you crack the skull of that one.
And then I will blink.
7 casters.
I blink behind the Magus, the Magus demon guy,
All right.
and I attack him.
He's a black tiefling.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh,
my friend.
natural 2 for a total of 17,
He might be my friend.
Misses.
and then 19 with
10%.
flanking from Abold.
Misses.
Okay,
Oh, like I might know.
and
this.
then is he literally directly next to Abold?
He's right in front of Aidbold, yeah.
All right.
I remember his name.
I'll blink so that I am next to Abold and next to this guy. And my last attack for the turn. Let's see, provokes. I rolled a 9, so I don't think it's hitting. 19.
Misses.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Free action. I choose the Tiefling as my defensive target,
Is that Uriel?
and I will end my turn.
Alright,
I don't see.
it's not the area.
All black
Alright,
tieflings look the same eyes.
Cracking on the skull of the mage, and then during a flurry of attacks on the tiefling, he's able to deflect or dodge your attacks as you end your turn right next to Aidbold. Alright, Galen, it is your turn with Cyrus on deck.
Oh boy.
You got two. Do you have any bleed on you? I don't remember if you healed last time or not.
Pretty sure I did. Where's the- no, I don't think I did. Cause we ended on Badger's Loss.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So you made
there
an
were-
attacks on you.
yeah.
You have the bleed mark right
yeah,
down there?
12.
Alright. So you take the 12, and then you got your turn.
All right, 6 more turns with the feats that I no longer care about.
Completely forgot about that.
What? Well, I can only do the teleporting thingy if I
When you're
take
taking
both of
bleed,
the
you're
feats.
supposed to make concentration checks.
Once I run out of flicker step, I can't use them anymore.
When you cast
Because if I
spells.
grab the other feat that lets me cast
But I
Dimensional Door,
think-
I have to get rid of one of the feats that lets
What
me.
is your
Or
concentration
teleport.
check?
I can do it with a charge, but that's it.
25.
A 25.
Mm.
Let me check to see. Is 10 plus half the damage plus spell, so 10 plus half the damage. How much bleed are you taking right now?
12.
12, so it'd be 16 plus the spell. What? Say your concentration?
25.
Oh, okay, you're fine. You don't need to make concentration checks because the bleed, it would have to be a whole lot more for you to have to worry about that at this level.
So how far from...
I'm 110 feet away from the ground.
Yeah, you weren't moving as fast as him because he was going at his full speed while you were just going double. While he was going like quadruple because he was.
I'm most likely very far away from.
Yeah, so he's pretty far away. He is like 100 feet away from you.
I'm going to disengage and...
Continue down.
Mhm.
All right. You continue to double move to get away from them as you continue to fly down, and they're getting ready to chase after you. Yeah. They got their target, and they're gonna keep going. Cyrus.
Alright, so you said only one of them has noticed me, right?
Only one noticed you to make an attack, yeah. Others are starting to realize, wait a second, this isn't one of us, but...
None of us
They-
wear a stupid hat like that.
I sold this.
but
thank you very
only
much.
one had made an attack so far. We
You
will
get like a normal one.
see.
I don't have a hat currently. I have the headband of Goo Boy.
Wear a hat. Too.
Headband of Goo Boy.
I'm going to withdraw and go up.
Technically, because you're on the ground, you wouldn't leave their threatened... Going straight up, you wouldn't leave their threatened in that first
Oh.
square.
If there was only one person ready to attack him, you could.
There's one person that attacked him. If you would like, you can roll a perception to see if more people have noticed you since then. This, so you would know if there would be add-ops, how many add-ops there would be involved if you were to just run.
57.
30... 40.
30, 40?
No. Yeah, 40.
You'll notice that there's only like one other person that's getting ready to attack you. So a total of 2.
They're on the same side. You could still diagonal
What do they look
disengage.
like? Like, do they look like fighters or...
They're humanoid. They're not like any of the undead or anything like that.
They're human-ish.
I can't say just say human because that's one of the many races. So human.
Are they
What?
positioned so that I could withdraw away from them?
Nah. You'll get an add up from one of them will add up on you.
Alright. I will...
Which one looks scarier?
Yeah.
They look they look equal scariness.
Alright. I will
Just cast.
extract myself from the situation, taking only one add off, and not getting in range of him.
He tries to hit you and he trips.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get out of the range of the Goo Boy. I mean, not the Goo Boy, the Golem,
Mm-hmm.
and not put myself in his range.
All right, so you kind of fly up at an angle away from all. Alrighty, Jack. You fly straight forward towards it. You see that you can throw that
I want
still.
to acknowledge Marshall to see what the primary threat is of him flying to the. Who's most likely going to try to stop the
Okay,
horses?
go ahead and roll knowledge, Marshall.
26.
26.
Yep.
So there are
That aren't surrounded by no magic stuff.
there's a few that aren't, but a majority of them have been caught in it thanks to Reyna.
Mhm.
But there's probably like 20 or so ranged non-magical individuals with bows or crossbows or guns, and there's some like what look like almost like rock golems that have like some magma kind of like through the body, and though they've been chucking rocks and stuff like that, molten rocks at people. Those seem
Probably won't die.
like those would be the highest threat.
Okay. I'll full around and just go land between them all. As many people around me as possible.
All right, you just go and
I slam into the ground because I'm not great at flying.
Yeah.
And you're flying feet first.
Okay, you fly
oh,
feet
yeah.
first, so you land on your feet.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I forgot I magically fly.
All right, you land in the middle of them as they kind of turn towards you, shocked and weren't quite ready to shoot you because they were distracted by a Raynar nearby.
Mhm.
But all right. Makes it the allies' turn. Aidbold
I am going to lay on hands. Just in
isn't
case.
going to do that storm again at this moment.
He just cast a spell that should make me really buff.
He's bloodied, so he's going to essentially 5 foot back and heal on himself. As the elemental's form becomes more.
More solid.
More wind.
Or as a wind elemental, it doesn't really become more solid. It becomes
He's
more.
no longer missing pockets of himself.
It's more fartsy. It's more of a tornado now.
More fartsy.
There's more leaves in there.
Yeah, leaves.
That's Earth.
Wind blowing around, picking up leaves.
Then
The
he
leaves are
is
part of the
going
air part.
to
It's just a
quicken
side
cast,
effect of having leaves.
Okay, guys.
as he can now. And there are 8 caster. No, there are
7 now.
7 casters that are near each other, near enough, as he's
Chain
going to
lightning.
do chain lightning on the group of casters that was underneath.
It's like Loki.
Bye, losers.
He's
hit a
just
couple
like
of-
Loki.
Sure, that was chain lightning.
Loki just like lightninged.
Yeah, I forget what it was called. It was some AoE lightning spell. I feel like.
Lightning bolt?
Where did the chain lightning go?
We're like level 4, so even
Yeah.
lightning bolt was like
Ball
a few levels ahead of us.
Forget what it was.
15 casters. Oh, they actually have decent reflex.
See what the dice say.
Does the reflex matters if he rolls high enough?
Okay, only 3 for him.
That's almost. Ah, almost.
Yeah.
Only 3. That's pretty good.
What was the deal?
4 with
I think there's 6.
6.
There's 7.
7.
So that is 17 d6.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that is 20, 30, 40, 50,
I'm gonna take this.
55, 63, 63 damage.
Would have been nice.
Those guys. Alright, he didn't kill any of them, but all of them are very badly hurt.
Okay, do it again.
He can't.
Quicken.
He just quickened. He cast a spell and then
Quicken
he
It's
again.
not a move action. Mythic, swift, kill things.
Make it.
I mean, he's swift
Make it.
into 5 foot.
No,
5 foot's not a swift.
it's not an action.
I don't know why people are so locked in on that.
'Cause it feels like it should be.
No, it's free. Alright. And that is gonna be then his turn. Alright, so Raynar is looking a little rough. He's taking a decent amount of hits, but he does not care, as he will continue to just absolutely cleave through and destroy those casters and such that are around him. Yeah. He prioritizes doing his AoE attacks, which thankfully you're not around for, as he slams the one of his weapons into the ground and using the back end is flat for like the hammer as he crashes it down, causing essentially little earthquakes to go out, the ground breaking and cracking, people getting their legs caught into parts of the earth that breaks open and shifts, people falling prone. as he brings absolute disarray to that area. And coming in to assist him, you see a human with almost like draconic wings on his back as he flies down, landing near, actually flying right above Raynar, as he has they were called chakram. Correct? Yeah, chakram. Chakrams, as he's up there and just throwing them down, and they go down, slice, and bounce off of. I don't know how a slicing weapon is bouncing, but a feat makes it possible. Back to
If
him.
Captain America can do it, so can we.
Essentially, they're just going down,
And
just
Tron
like
doesn't count.
carving through like the injured people who are around them
They
to finish
cheat.
them off. You recognize him. You haven't actually seen him fight like this before, but it's William. He was the teacher in the combat.
Oh,
That's
You
my
also
guy.
know him because because he was part of Raynar's Dragon Hunt group.
Definitely didn't get one shot by a dragon. The first time we fought.
Shows up. I'm here.
He got better.
He got better.
Got better.
But yeah, and then flying. They aren't going to get there this round, but some of Edmund's flying beasts, they're flying. They were going up there to help. Help
Aid Bolt.
Bold. They'll get their next round. And they are not like the other ones that are attacking those who are coming through the portal. They're not laying on the ground because of fear of getting close and that happening more, even though they don't have fear, just caution. Anyway, but yeah, they start to attack people from the air. Those who can't fly, they're basically grabbing them, lifting them up, and dropping them. Others are like absorbing people and stuff like that, and then just continuing to fight.
Juicy.
Yeah, very juicy.
Just walked over a crowd.
Jack would know.
Against one of the walls, if you remember, magma, the wall had become hot and shifted and changed to magma as it went down on them. That now hardens as very quickly, cools very quickly, as essentially a hump of extra land there or whatever has been made that covered the body, covered the bad guy dudes, and now a group of allied soldiers are moving up there, being able to get past that front line to push in from the side.
Nice.
And what's his face? Iroh knows the things like on the brink. Doesn't want to take another hit because it hits hard. He's right in the middle of it. He's just gonna finish it off. Let's see.
I believe in you.
One of them was a crit. He'll finish it off.
Excellent.
As he will be able to fully dig into the chest where that electric heart was and bite into it and tear it out of the beast as it then begins to fall, and he lets go, flapping his wings.
Does he gain electric
it's good.
powers now?
No.
Eat it.
Eat
Crushes
it.
in his
Eat it.
What's wrong with you guys?
Like a dragon heart.
Yeah. The big old Skittle.
A big old Skittle.
He'll get even
Like
bigger
one of those
and gain
pop rock.
electric powers.
Skittles.
Here we go.
The light blue dragon is carrying Nagendra off to safety as she is
Weak.
She can
very
take it.
badly hurt.
You can take it.
But yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to the baddies now.
Heck yeah.
Alright, we're going to start with a boy that's in front of you. Actually, no, starting with the demons. They do what they do. They
Yeah.
charge at you, both make an attack.
They take
Uh,
damage though, right?
They both. Oh, right. It was at the end of your turn. They were supposed to make a fortitude save.
Oh yeah.
They fail both. Even with a natural 18, they've taken enough to where it
Or
They need 20s.
doesn't matter.
Money, no whammies.
I thought the spell ended.
I think this is the last.
This was the last one.
Okay. 3.
Nice.
not dead yet, sounds like.
Bummer.
No, not dead yet. But they are on the brink.
What you could do is full move away from them, take the ad out, but then they wouldn't be able to charge you.
Literally, if you had rolled one higher one of the other times, they would both be dead right now.
I couldn't
But-
roll. I can't roll higher. A 1d3.
I know, like I'm talking about one of the previous times.
We're
where you
one or
didn't
two.
roll.
Yeah.
They
They have one con left.
they
what they've
could
been
be
saying.
blown on and they would die right now. But they're still going to charge at you as they don't really have.
They're being paid a lot.
I wonder
They're doing what they're commanded.
if something that's a low hit dice class.
A
like
22 is the
sorcerer
lower
wizard,
one. Does that hit?
got enough negative
Anything higher
con.
than 19 hits.
Would it just
Okay.
kill them by not having enough health? Because like if you have a con of 0, and
Roll hot.
or no, like a modifier of 0,
So that's
Let's say the
32
level 10.
damage,
and
And then,
roll average.
and then it's going to be
the
6
dice
more
that we
bleed
use.
added.
So that would be
And they're on top of you. Speaker!
45.
They're right in front. The guy, the tiefling in front
did
of
he do
you.
anything?
It's definitely my
He's
turn.
very annoyed.
Okay.
Huh?
No, it's not my turn. It's the baddie's turn.
Oh,
The tiefling's about to do something to me.
okay. It's like,
Or more
If you
accurately,
want, I can make the tiefling in front of you.
I can
I heard
attempt to do.
speaker. and just
Yeah, because
that.
the tiefling's about to do something to him.
All right, what's
I
it
was
doing?
getting his attention. He will defensively cast as he
Yeah, right.
does spell strike. He succeeds. He's a magus.
Yeah.
He's going to cast. Shoot, I just have brain fart. What it's called?
Shocking grasp.
No, the thing that gives you plus 20 to accuracy.
True strike.
True strike. And then he's going to go to disarm you.
Oh,
Let me calculate this.
Natural 20.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
so that's
Uh,
40 plus whatever you roll.
So
It just works.
he will grab. He has hands are free, so he's going to grab your weapon.
Okay.
It is now in his hand.
It is currently enchanted to a +5.
Cool. He's then going to start whacking you with it.
Is he proficient in it?
It should be.
He doesn't get an add up. He hasn't missed me yet. There's a quarterstaff, so yeah, he probably is. My AC
No, I'm
is.
saying, do you get an add up because he tried to disarm you? Does he have improved disarm?
Does he have improved disarm,
He has
Nathan?
greater disarm.
Okay.
Yeah, Magus has greater disarm.
This one, I guess.
Does it count as a spear for him?
No, yes, actually. It is a quarterstaff and a spear.
Probably can use it because spears are simple.
Okay, so technically, yeah, it's weird.
No,
You're weird.
they are weird.
The versatile trait lets you do some very goofy things.
And now he's gonna swift action, give himself some speed, and then attack you.
Oh, speed.
Speed.
You know what would be really funny right now? If he misses and I disarm it back.
That would be funny.
Can't believe you nat 20'd me with a disarm.
Yeah,
Because he probably still would have missed, is the funny part.
36
Yeah, that would have missed.
to hit.
Oh, to hit me? Oh, that does.
Okay. What was the damage to your weapon? 6, right?
1d6 plus 5 currently.
Yep. 17, 22 damage. 20 damage for the first.
Okay.
The hit was higher for the next one.
Okay.
23 damage.
Okay.
And then his next attack, he's going to turn and swing at Abel.
How is he doing that? Is he 5-footing forward? They both 5-footed back.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he'll 5 foot
Okay.
towards Abel. And
I'm just trying to keep mental track of
Yeah.
where are we standing.
and he'll miss.
Of course, he misses on him and not you.
Yeah. Roll the 2. He'll 5 foot over there and take a swing, and it'll just kind of pass through the form.
All right, let me look up the disarm feats. I'm about to take those.
That.
Triple touch.
True striking, disarm. Cool.
Yeah, I discovered that this week actually. I was like gonna write it in the
Could
chat.
you-
I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Could you tell me what the total would have been without the crit? I'm curious. Okay.
It would have been 20 higher than whatever normally would be. So
I mean, my disarm because of all my stuff was a minimum of 47.
Okay.
Before his
My CMD.
the True Strike gives you 20.
Yeah.
He rolled a 20, so that's 40 plus whatever he has.
Well, he's a
so
Magus, so
the
he's only 3 quarters of the AD. And
casters
he's not gonna
High
have a
level.
is going
Yeah,
to.
He has greater discernment. So
So that's
True.
plus 4 at least.
Who put Magus build goes greater disarm?
this one.
Apparently,
It's working.
He had a whip. Kinda.
it's just so many feats, and they don't get that many.
Might gotta be more of a grapple. No.
Because you can, in place of an attack, do a disarm, and so you can do stuff with spell strike with that as well.
Like True Strike.
Or tripping
Disarm.
also would work.
Not with True Strike.
really
That's
well.
not how it works. That doesn't give you an extra attack.
No, True Strike doesn't give you an extra attack, but it'll boost the accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what was I
Awesome
doing?
precautions.
Caster, where's my
It's an even attack.
There's my caster. Okay. Speaker, go ahead and roll me a will save.
Oh.
As one of them who's closer. No, they can stay where they are. One of them casts a spell on you. It is mind affecting.
24.
Alright, you save.
Cool.
Next one's gonna do it.
Oh, the same thing.
They're synchronized.
Ah.
Wait, are they deafened?
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
I hope he fails this.
Good. And then the two that just casting. Ignore this roll. That roll you just made.
Thank you, Elma,
Has
too.
A
Thank you,
third one is going to
Thank
cast
me.
a spell
I
on
do
you.
that.
This is
Thank you.
not.
Thank you.
This is not concentration. I mean, not concentration. This is not mind
Is it
effect.
still a will save?
He failed the concentration with a natural 1.
Cool. Weaklings.
Are they permanently deafened?
No. It was for like 40 minutes.
So permanently.
yeah.
They're gonna die.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Question
roll,
will last for the rest of their
uh,
life.
Okay, roll me another will save.
I am rolling terrible. Is this one mind affecting?
Nope.
19.
19. You save.
Cool.
Wow.
Alright, and then.
Yeah, they're low level casters, so there's that. Question is, do I try to disarm the tiefling
That didn't work.
without taking the feat, which would let me enchant my weapon the moment I grab it and continue hitting him with it?
And suck if you fail.
Yeah.
The last two were just gonna hit you with magic missiles.
You won't be able to do anything.
Get missile.
Concentration.
Do they both do that?
Oh, right, they throw concentration.
They both cast Match Missile?
Yeah.
They both fail. I have shield. I'm imbued.
Okay, then one of them would cast it, it would hit, and the.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hold on, let's find out. The first guy failed his concentration.
Yeah!
The second guy succeeds, hits you with a magic missile, and nothing happens.
Nathan, his concentration rolls.
Our allies are never having to make those.
Man, I rolled such bad concentration.
That turn could have gone terribly for me, and then like nothing bad happened.
That's why I like Magus. They're so good at it that they'll just automatically succeed and you don't ever have to roll concentration.
I mean, like
Except for low level.
it takes like a couple feats to make yourself not have to care anymore. Uncanny concentration means
Except for
movement no longer
this
affects you.
deafen,
The deafen one is
no,
rough.
no, this one specifically, the concentration check they have to make is the spell DC plus the spell
Yeah.
level that they're casting, I believe. So it's even harder for them. Cool. Well, that's all the casters doing nothing.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
You will get an add-on as one of the stone golems and one of the gunmen fire at him. So
Which one you hitting?
which one you feel like hitting?
Diving. I'm good.
Okay. The rock
I'm gonna kill
burglary.
them with that. I don't want to break my sanctuary.
That's fair.
That is a
Only
30 to
vital
hit
on.
your regular.
There's a feat for that. I don't have the room for it.
You will take
That's a
Fight
lucky
it.
charge.
18 points of bludgeoning damage and 7
I guess
points
I
of fire
could have had
damage.
it instead of some of these big feats. I really wanted to clean.
And then I need you to make me a roll, as this rock has moltenness to it.
He's gonna fail that.
What save?
Or reflex. Let's see if you catch on fire.
Probably don't.
Well, there is a 1 in it.
29.
You succeed. Gee, 29. What is your reflex?
19.
Oh, so you have
He's
to
a rogue.
You have to roll a 1 to fail.
And he
that.
took 2 levels of paladin. So he gets to add his charisma to all of those.
All right.
It's a
then
5.
the gunman. That's 24 to hit touch.
That probably hits. Yep.
All right. You'll take 17 points of piercing and bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oof.
That's all that's going at you for now because the caster's being held up and all the others are around you as people start to like back up. As people they're gonna start shooting at you.
Okay.
Why would they do
Make a
that?
lot of will saves.
Yeah.
No.
What's the DC?
23.
23. Alright, where
I
are...
love it. It's so stupid.
23, so I need 15. Fail, fail. Fail, fail.
I don't need a good AC.
And fail, fail. None of the ranged humanoids are able to get at you. Then there's 3 rock boys. All of them fail.
Instead, they
I
turn
didn't
and
roll higher than
kill your
an
allies.
11 with all of those rolls.
You see them look at you, then they just go and headshot some poor dude across the battlefield.
Jeez.
And now you feel bad.
Wait, I'll stop it.
And like all of them kind of turn towards you and just like freezes. They're trying to shoot you or trying to throw things at you, but your sanctuary is holding it back. And there's just a circle of people around you pointing all their weapons at
It's
you.
an enforced Mexican standoff.
It's such a weird
Yeah,
ability. Like, how.
What, Sanctuary in general? Or?
Yeah. Just like.
they feel bad.
Aww.
They feel pity.
The giant dies even more.
Good job, Giant.
Oh, wow.
Get dead
It's
and-
coming
Alright,
down really fast.
Your turn again. Roll me 2d6.
And it's on fire now.
I sanction.
Y'all ready for this?
Yes, sir. Double 12s.
Roll doubles again.
Ooh,
Oh.
close to double 6s, but it's 6 and 5.
Okay. Okay.
High is bad, right?
No. Double 2s was bad.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of this round, you guys will notice that what the light that is coming in from above, from the opening up there, that there are long shadows from something that is up there. As basically the light that's coming down onto the ground, onto the center of the battlefield, there seems to be like a couple long shadows that are kind of like going across them. Something up there is blocking light.
Uh-oh.
Do we have shadow allies?
Giants.
Ink allies. Oh, yeah.
Oops. So like,
Anything else that I need to note from the baddies? The fighting is continuing on there. The left flank is kind of the enemies is breaking and kind of falling back due to the people that are soldiers that are getting around. All the areas that have the automatons, they're pushed and strong, due to yeah.
Sucks.
Sorry, Tugs. I know it sucks. Take it out, buddy.
What?
shake it out.
His ear
Shake
infection.
it
No.
out.
They are pushing in, but we're going to end that combat round.
Oh, why'd you get your ears infected again?
Honda.
Why'd you do
I was
that?
looking at you again, Cyrus.
Huh?
Honda.
I fly that down that way.
What's your speed?
30.
I'm 20 at a time.
I'm coming.
You're like right behind Galen with
I can't hear. If you say anything to me, I can't hear you.
with the demons right behind him. Speaker.
Yell it too.
I want my fucking stick back.
Mike.
I'm going to 5 foot so that I am flanking him with a
What do you do with that stick, bro?
And then still fighting defensively, I will full round.
So he turned into
For
a
the
deer.
first attack, I'm going to substitute my attack for a flurry of blows. I'm going to substitute my first attack for a disarm attempt.
So he gets a.
No, he doesn't. I am giving up the +2 bonus from flanking from dirty fighting to not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I remembered that, so I could just start
Oh,
grabbing
dirty fighting.
my mini paws. It looks
Alright,
like
go
I'm a
for it.
bird. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a little weird, buddy.
Wearing palm in.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm mathing. Okay, so I'm sitting at.
That makes juice like not a terrible spell.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good on
Megan,
Megan.
yeah, Megan Fix are really good.
What do you?
I never thought about being able to abuse it for maneuvers. Sorry, I
Oh,
don't have
you-
my staff now, so I
Yeah,
have to
that's
redo
true.
a bunch of my math.
That's true.
Okay, so I'm rolling this
You also
as
take a negative if you're just using your hand to disarm.
You do?
No, you take a negative if you have a weapon in your hand that doesn't have the trip ability. I mean,
The disarm property?
You also take negative for. I had to do this for my disarm build. The bonus is that if you disarm somebody when you have nothing in your hand, you can just take the weapon you disarmed.
Alright, attempting the final foe on card opposed to the -4 penalty to the roll.
And
The
minus
attack.
4?
Yeah.
But the upside is we get to seal the weapon.
That doesn't make sense.
Because imagine how much more difficult it is to grab something with your bare
You're
hand
trying to
that's
rip it
trying
out
to
of their
stab
hand
you.
instead of knocking away. You can't punch, knock away.
Alright, go for it.
I guess.
Do I want to risk doing this as a full round with a -4? I'm rolling a
Have
6.
more opportunities.
I will have more opportunities. I'm rolling a 16 for the first 2 of them.
Oof.
Nathan did give away that he has greater disarm, which means he has a +4 to my disarm attempts. Alternatively, I could grab greater disarm. No, I'm gonna full round. I'm gonna try to grab it.
Gotta keep this rolling.
All right, so starting at my first
get
one,
to the
rolling at a
plane.
16.
Gotta get to the plane.
16.
Gotta get to hoops,
Yeah.
It's
fish.
I
right
don't have a
before
way
the
to
planning.
enchant my
It's during the play.
It is the
that.
planning.
Okay. Natural 6. I assume a 22
Will
doesn't
fail.
succeed. All right. Second attempt. Doing the same thing, giving up my +2 bonus to not provoke. Natural 5.
Fails.
I'm gonna keep going.
Alright.
All right, rolling with an 11.
Oof. I don't know. If
Natural 15.
Fails.
I don't think you can.
Should have taken those feats.
I guess I should have. I'll just punch him, I guess.
Add the first
Go for
roll.
it.
I rolled a 5 and a 6 with my highest ones. Natural 17 and a 2 for a total of 27, 29 with flanking, and not enough.
That one will hit.
29. I didn't power attack. Takes 9 damage.
9.
All right. I am now missing about half of my feats because he took my staff.
Yep.
I glued it on you.
That's got a backup stuff.
I
So,
I didn't expect the guy to
Why don't
first
you have
strike
a
nat
backup
20
spear?
me. Like, the chance of me actually getting disarmed is so minuscule. And then he went and did it.
He kind of looks at you, looks at the staff, looks at you, smiles,
I can still beat his ass.
He's like, oh, this is
I
really
choose him as my
expensive.
I choose him as my defensive target.
Alrighty. That's the end of Speaker's turn. Makes it Galen. Take that bleed.
Actually, in hindsight, I definitely should have grabbed those feats because it would have raised my check by 8. Because I would have, instead of
Oh, yeah,
giving
you
up the
would've gotten
+2,
the
I
bonus.
would have gotten +4 from Dirty
Yeah.
Fighting, and then +4 from the feats. But that would have used up 2 of my 3 martial flexibilities that I have left. I guess I could just use 1 and then increase it by
Spear's pretty important,
6.
buddy.
Yeah.
Gonna suck if he dies and your spear goes 500 feet down.
Can I do one last thing before my turn ends?
What is it?
Spend a use of martial flexibility to grab improved disarm.
Yeah, you.
I'm thinking if he misses me, he'll provoke, and then I can grab it.
True. Maybe.
No, maybe like if he misses,
You could
provokes.
maybe grab it.
Okay, so I have
It
an
provokes,
idea.
but
Maybe.
it doesn't mean you'll grab it.
I don't know if
I mean, my check went from a 21 to a 27 by doing that.
You can still roll a 3.
And based on how I've been rolling so far,
that's defensively channel vigor myself. For this round, focusing on my limbs.
Pretty sure you just succeed because you have all those concentration stuff.
Hmm.
What's your concentration check right now?
25,
What's the spell? What level is channel vigor?
3.
3? Oh yeah, you just succeed. You don't have to roll.
Because I'm channeling on my focusing on haste this round. I get the effects of haste.
Uh-huh.
so you get to run faster.
Does it count?
What does what count?
Does haste get allow me to move again with flight, or is it only for?
Nope.
It'll double your movement.
That was my haste. That Nathan is never allowing again.
There might be a couple out there still.
I'm pretty sure there's a few ways you can still do that.
Well, you sold some.
What? No.
There's still a couple out there.
Yeah, there are. Some baddie's gonna pull up with it. We're gonna get shreked.
Standard. I really don't want to add more bleed.
Don't have a way to kill them.
You're ready.
Punch him with your holy symbol.
I'll choose my I'll do quick channel for well,
That'll heal them as well. Oh wait, no, you have selective. Never mind.
Do for damage.
He can't.
They're not undead.
So you got the feet that let you hurt
I
outsiders.
considered it.
He just said.
Screw it. I'm just gonna try and get away.
I'll provoke.
I don't know.
Alright. They'll both make an attack. They will both hit. What direction are you going?
So are they in front or behind me?
They're on your butt.
Josiah, what the fuck is this? Grilled beer brat Pringles.
That sounds awful. I'm gonna
They're actually very good.
Did you see that?
sponsored by.
I'm gonna go.
How do you see why I was so confused?
I'm gonna go straight top. Go like
I'm gonna try one.
I'm gonna regret it.
Oh,
Bad. Oh, I didn't like it.
Not that bad.
that is. I don't like that.
Wait,
at
did you
all.
buy those knowing they weren't good?
He said he likes it.
I bought them
Oh,
to try
that's such
it.
a weird taste.
I didn't know if they'd be good or not.
Oh, I like that. Alright, which direction are you going? Continuing towards, well, because he's on the ground now.
I'll go straight like this is straight to the left.
Alright, just kind of off to the side. You are going to take 24 damage and add 8 more bleed. What's that bleed up to now?
26.
It tastes like regular Pringles with the tingles of something else.
That taste is still in my mouth.
Right.
Cyrus, it's your turn.
All right.
Like a LaCroix. They're trying waved one in the general direction of it.
How far am I
bloody.
from the middle? The teleporter.
Oh, it was about 200 feet from from the line.
Me and Rain are distracting you, the line of people on the way there.
All right.
Yeah, you two and William definitely are.
So I had flown up at an angle.
Say you're about 175 feet away.
Okay.
With the angle.
So I'll just fly 120 feet and be within range of it.
Okay. Now I will warn you. Like I said, every round, baddies are coming through. Almost every round, baddies are coming through.
They can't come through if you turn it off.
Yep. Doesn't he already have the sword out?
Yeah. All right. As you start making your way over there,
I would like to be. Well, I have to be.
oh yeah, you plan for it, but it doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna be 45 feet above the ground.
Maybe 45 feet. All right. As you fly over there, being a little above the ground, there are goo boys that are there fighting as well.
Goo boys?
Not goo boys, ink boys.
Oh,
So
Oh.
if you move over there, you're going to directly over. You are going to dispel them. That's something, but it's up to you whether or not you want to do that. I just want to make sure you're aware of that.
Is there could I like fly above them and then
They're above the
Oh, they're
teleportation
flying. Oh.
area, attacking people that are
I
coming
get
through.
there.
yeah, I gotta get there, so I'm gonna go.
Okay, as you fly up, they
Each time.
Covered in ink. It's all in your mouth.
See?
as,
It just happens.
as you're flying over there, a flash is building up from the teleportation circle, and you go over it. You see that there were
Some dudes just got dumped in the astral
basically
plane.
protective spheres of force that was around the runes that get dispelled, that get removed, and you interrupt a teleportation in the middle of the
Oh, I
process.
feel bad for them.
And those who come through aren't full people, as there is a half of a person over here, an eighth over there, someone's like only an arm went through, and things, as there is just gore and
Galore.
galore, all just painting the teleportation circle.
My kill count just skyrocketed.
You just killed the next wave of like 40 people.
Jeez.
Congratulations. And now you are there.
That's KDA.
All the goo guys are gone that were directly around there, and everyone's attention is on you as you're in the middle of the enemy's forces.
Did you turn off the teleporter though?
The teleporter's off, right? It's off.
What about the portal?
It sounds like I'll turn back on if you.
The portal and the teleporter are the same thing.
Oh, okay. Because we were calling it a portal, and then you said teleportation circle.
Well, because the teleportation circle in a way is a portal.
I was picturing like a portal hovering in the air.
A door is a portal.
Yeah.
Technically.
I hate that it is, but
And a kick is in a hit.
Yeah, so you're
that's dumb.
Help!
Well, you can't use that because the
Yeah, you can.
you can't use it. So you
Help.
help. No one hears
We're
you.
sorry. The number you're trying to reach has been
I see
disconnected.
him over there, like pressing his ear. Like, can you teleport?
But
What's the range on that?
This just
Shuts down.
suppresses. If I leave, it turns
Yeah.
back on.
But you did just kill 40 people.
yeah.
So you could maybe try.
You can leave, wait for them to do it again, and then like dip down.
All right. That's
Give
gonna
us
make a
getting
check.
pulsed every time they come through.
You are surrounded by dudes.
His favorite thing.
I mean, I did have to take my
Hey,
whole
surrounded
turn
dudes.
to get there.
being surrounded or dude.
How far
Both.
away is he?
Being surrounded by dudes.
You were moved a bit there further, so about 100 feet.
Everyone away near me moved away. Go ahead. Range weapons anyways. Am I able to full round with my movement to get to an area near him, but not near enough?
So 60 feet away from him. Yeah, you can move 40 feet closer if you want.
Okay.
I mean, I am
Oh, he's
45
far
feet
away. He
above
just
the
full
ground.
rounded away from me.
Yeah. But he, as I said, he's 100 feet away from you.
Hmm.
So if you, and the aura from the sword is 60 feet.
Right.
So
Same thing as last time.
if you
I
would like
wanna-
to be 40 feet away from him, you may.
Same thing as last time. I'll try to find the biggest group I can that looks like they're about to target him with martial weapons. I don't care about spells.
Okay.
'Cause he can't be effective with those.
So
And I
there,
don't want to go near Raynor.
there is probably about 25 underneath him, who are all getting ready with their crossbows, bows, and guns pointing up towards him, as those were the ones the Goo Boys were fighting. The survivors of those Goo Boys who can actually, but they're underneath him, so you'll be going into the anti-magic field.
Only thing I would lose is my flying. What's that?
That's the only permanent thing.
Yeah, that's the only permanent thing. I'd lose my sanctuary too, though.
You're gonna do.
And lose the ability to heal yourself.
I will fly to the closest group of non-martial people that's not within his
So the
60
ones
foot
that
radius.
literally right around you.
Are they still looking like
They're
they're
the closest
focused?
to you.
Do they look like they're still going to be focused on
No.
him?
So those that are underneath him are the ones who are paying attention to him right now. Those who are outside of that, they're looking forward at your ally.
You
The
got any
allied
invisibility left
forces
in your
around.
gauntlet,
They
do you?
haven't noticed yet. It was just those that were directly
wonder.
underneath him who
Okay.
noticed him be right up there. All the ink boys disappear, and there's a guy there with a sword. Those are the only ones
I'd
that
have
I've
to keep
noticed.
the
It's still
sword and then do it.
All right. I'm gonna go hit these guys one time and then maybe come over there. If I move forward, how many people is this in my reach before I cleave?
there's like 8 people around you right now.
All right, I will move forward and start cleaving through 8 people.
No, I mean I'd have to.
Oh, you don't
keep
have to
the
move
sword
in order to
turn
do
off
that.
They moved
the
back, I thought.
They were kind of you lean in the middle of them,
Mhm.
and they kind of couldn't because they were
Okay, it
too
doesn't matter
crowded.
either way. I will all-consuming swing on.
You hurt yourself. Don't
So
forget
many.
about your feet that you,
I
forgot
will
about.
probably hit. Schmo, Joe.
Mojo.
I'm curious what feat he forgot about.
37.
If he gets a kill when he cleaves, he gets an additional attack.
Spicy.
And I didn't use it last time.
Yeah.
37.
37.
Yeah. All right.
He's dead.
All right. I need to know how much damage I take then.
As he continuously wounds himself.
Only 20 damage. I will.
Do you want to roll 9 more times?
Do I kill them all?
They have a low AC. They're not supposed to really be getting hit. And,
I mean, I have fun.
what's your accuracy?
I crit.
He's hecka dead.
I crit again.
He's cut into 8 pieces
I
somehow.
didn't crit that time. Okay.
He swung once and the guy just
Right to hit right
evaporated.
now is a 20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get free extra hit.
Their
because I
AC
killed
is an
somebody.
18. So just don't roll a 1.
Or roll 2.
Alright, you hit. So that was the third person.
Yeah, well, this is my free attack. $34 damage.
Alright, I forgot your damage was lower than I thought.
And then I'm going to cleave into this guy.
Okay.
Roll 1. Alright, it stops there. I'm done.
You got your extra attack still.
I already used it.
Oh, that's what that was. Oh. Well, that was... Alright. You should have just let the attacks go through.
I mean,
Um...
how cleave works.
But yeah, so you kill 2 of them, injure another.
See, a lot of people are going to shoot me.
Sanctuary?
You still think they can? Risky.
And you just like bisect it. Not by.
They full around me. I think I'll
A
die.
couple sected a guy.
I'm gonna lay on the hands myself again. That's my turn.
You cut a guy with a lot of defense.
Actually, since I didn't need to use my movement, I will
Round 8.
start my movement towards him. 60 feet.
So you fly up and start moving that way. So you move essentially 40 feet closer to him.
Okay.
Can that provoke from all of them?
Ranged.
They don't have melee weapons out.
Oh.
Alrighty. Allies. Able. Now that he
What's
has
happening
help,
to me,
he can
right?
do this stuff. He's gonna 5 foot back and do another chain lightning.
I'm on my way.
And all
Bold,
of
you hoe!
why?
You just moved. And now I can't get my flanking bonus anymore to get my staff back.
Okay, he kills all 7 casters with that chain lightning.
I mean, that was really good, so I can't blame him for that.
like,
How dare he?
just leaving you two and the Magus there. Magus thinking, and is now alone.
He's gonna teleport away.
With your staff.
This fucking bitch tries to run away with my staff.
I think it's not special or anything.
Good thing you have a backup, right?
Should declare a parry on his thing.
On his thing.
On his disarm attempt.
I'm gonna parry his thing. Anyway. Let's see. Iroh has to fall back because he is very badly injured. So he's gonna fall back to get healing. Resume the fight later. A decent amount of the air has been cleared at this point. Let's see. And then just continuing to push up. Oh yeah. 6 ink boys catch up and surround the tiefling as he is now surrounded by you and
Definitely. Oh.
all these guys. That sucks for him.
Pass that defensively cast teleport.
I think he has teleport as a Magus.
No.
It's like a 6
Don't know anything about fucking Vegas besides I hit people with swords and magic.
Hit people with swords and magic. Roll me a d20. Don't roll high.
Can I reroll?
What'd
You
you roll?
didn't say that first.
What'd you roll?
What's the for?
Oh, then you're-
Yeah.
this was Raynar's perception.
Accidentally stealthed.
Yeah, and he hasn't seen you yet. He hasn't noticed you.
Yeah, because I'm stealthing.
Um,
I'm not recognizable at all without my.
except for that leg, you know. Raynar and William are drawing a lot of attention to where two of the 3. No, actually, they don't want to do that. They want to keep them up front. We don't have a great way with dealing with Raynar right now.
Hit him a lot.
Just hit him.
And then a lot more. And then a little bit more.
A portion of the front line moves back to try to get they're more deadly ones. The undead aren't able to go up to him because he put the field down. They're limited to their areas that don't have the automatons. So he's just
Man,
he could just keep.
seems like a mistake to bring these things.
It was working until Raynar.
Yeah,
They're like
messes with their force too much.
Rayner's just throwing them around like
it
bombs.
segregates their
Why are you laughing?
They're minorities.
But it just made the undead have to go into specific areas. That's it. really impacts the your guys' side a whole lot because it's mostly magic people.
A lot of us don't turn off if like they do.
Guess they'll have to just stick with physical attacks against Raynar's DR10.
I'm being
None of them can smite him either because he's probably evil.
That's true. Oh, that's funny.
Actually, it wouldn't work anyways. 'Cause
Some of the bigger
magic.
monsters like start heading that way, but there's not many of them left. But it's really all they got that can try to do
What a
something
mess.
about him. Yeah.
should just keep that rock.
Put it in his forehead.
It's a massive.
It's like this big. He's a large creature, but that's not. His forehead isn't human
Yeah,
face
just put it on his head.
So wait, did the tiefling do anything?
Replace the
Yeah.
balls of it.
I was trying to figure out what was happening with the front line and Raynar and those
Belt
people.
buckle.
Okay.
All right. So, the last thing with allies, you'll notice as there are as two figures begin to plunge down through the opening up above. Two giants.
Yeah.
As they come
Yes.
crashing down, they are.
Wait, that's their thing.
Yeah, they
They
are
drop ship.
targeting the enemy lines and close to the teleporter. I need you two to roll me a d20. Just don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 5 or under.
I didn't. 8.
Okay. 9.
Okay. You guys are good. You don't get landed
Crushed.
on.
He would need to make a low save anyway.
He's not attacking you. He's just falling.
And then he is like, wait, why can't I fall here?
Floating in the air.
As there is a shockwave
It's like
as
cartoon,
this like 40-foot tall, two 40-foot tall giants land crashing into the middle of one close to the front line of the enemy's army, and another one somewhat near the portal.
One of them,
So you have another thing that can draw some attention. So not all the shots are going to be going at you.
are they recognizable?
15 of them.
They're not any note ones that you had noted previously. Like, oh yeah, I saw that one when we were walking through the courtyard, and they were gone.
Maybe the guy that we fought with. But,
No, he's not there.
I would love to see that guy.
And then following them landing there is a very loud twang sound.
Twang.
Allows it twang.
The best way I can describe it
Twang.
as essentially an arrow the size of
okay.
a house comes flying down from the opening up above and crashes down.
It was so worth making peace with these guys.
Oh my god, it's so.
Comes crashing down
cool.
as there's this massive from the impact of it.
Why doesn't even have to anything?
No.
The general zip code.
One of the giants, the one at the front line, pulls off of his back a scythe and just starts sweeping.
Wait, that's awesome.
Oh, he's harvesting.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
literally just a harvester scythe.
On the hedge is like.
All right, that brings it to baddies.
Yeah.
They are not in a good place. Hey, Connor. It's already off.
Wow.
Dang.
That lasted,
Less than 2 hours.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's impressive.
Dang.
How many shots are going at him?
87.
His turn. We're gonna start there in front of you. He doesn't have teleport.
Good, good.
Yes, dimension door.
No, because no, he didn't. He didn't go down the dimensional jumpy thingamajigger. So if he cast dimension door, that's the end of his turn. If he even has it, he doesn't have it prepared. If he does, if Magus does have it on their spell list.
They should. They do.
Or if that's the end of his turn. If he had it, he could go like 800 feet away.
Yeah, that's true. But
I
doesn't
literally
have
could not
it,
catch
so-
him if that happened. I would be so sad.
He's a fight to the death kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bad guy. They're all
He-
cowards.
He's a break his staff over his knee. Fight him.
It's plus
and
five.
then it breaks
man.
his knee because it's a magical item and it can't get into broken condition. Do you think the fighter with 0 proficiency and unarmed can deal enough damage to
Well-
overcome the hardness of magical quarterstaff?
He will growl in anger.
I laid my magic item on some lava for half a second. And it almost died. So,
But his knee's not lava.
But there was lava down there somewhere.
It hardened.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, what can he do? He can surrender.
Yeah.
Oh.
if
Offer
that
his
would still kill him.
take back.
I'm sorry.
Please have mercy. No.
Yeah, you just take it and steal his fly and then he'd fall and die.
I'm not going to kill you. Gravity is.
The Batman School of Killing People.
Jack somehow knows he killed a man who's
Alright, he'll do an Arcana and then do a spell strike.
Saw that. He's attacking.
Yep.
Hey,
He wants to go out with a bang. I mean, he
He's
does
a
have a
fight-
legitimate chance of knocking me down, depending on what spells he
he's
has.
gonna immediately die after.
I'm at 60 HP.
Rough, buddy.
Yeah, I was at 100 and
You should heal
able
yourself.
to heal himself. I need my staff to do that.
He rolls his spell strike attack
Okay.
Alright.
and rolled a 3.
What's his total?
What's your AC?
31.
It's a +5 weapon.
Oh, wait, actually, no, this is close. Okay.
It-
He does have a +5 weapon because he stole my +5 weapon. After I enchanted
So
it.
that's a 25 plus 5 because of yours makes it a 30. Plus
Misses.
3 because of his
Oh.
the Magus bonus on there makes it a 33.
Wait, he added more enchantment on top of that?
Oh, wait.
You can't.
can't.
It stops
Right.
at +5.
That-
Unless you go into epic weapons.
He misses.
That provokes an attack of opportunity. Is there a ink thing flanking him?
Oh, they're surrounding him.
So I get flanking?
He's drowning.
Alright, I will trade my add-on for a disarm attempt. I have a 27 to this. Natural 13 for a 40.
Nice.
Do I successfully take my staff back?
You tie it exactly.
Oh,
Mine.
Cool. Attackers win ties. Yank that back.
was that with the -4?
Cool.
Yes.
A trip on a weapon doesn't give you bonus to
The disarms?
disarm for
No.
CMD.
My weapon does not have trip.
Oh, okay.
My weapon only has that if I'm holding it.
Yeah.
If I'm holding that, it gets like every property ever.
Well, and he missed his spell strike, and he also used his
You punch me?
his Magus Arcana on that for that attack.
Surrender.
So that is his Swift and his spell strike, and all he has is fist damage, which isn't.
Pissed himself.
Shocking grasp his own face.
Not even gonna try. He's just gonna hold his hands up. And like,
You got me.
yeah.
I'm so tempted to just whack him and steal flying so he just fall to the ground. I'm not gonna do that.
All right. Other baddies.
The ink boys will kill him.
23 well saves.
One succeed so far.
Hey, he's allowed to attack me for now.
2 of them.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay, only 2 of the archers. And none of the rock boys.
okay. So the most effective way for me to
JD?
heal myself,
18.
But do I still have
Is-
demons on me?
I don't know. Pretty sure.
2 sources. You take.
Hey,
You left them behind.
it's still the baddie's turn, so they haven't gone yet.
Yeah, I'm still doing baddies. 2 sources. You take 5.
Curative Mastery. I haven't used
5
that
and
at all
then 7.
today.
You UTR.
I have 6 uses of that.
Right, you don't have angelic aspects right now. The two demons continue to go after you.
Do they make this save?
Both.
The rock monster's not attacking?
Oh, that was it? It's over?
It only lasts 6
They
rounds.
failed
Dang.
their. Well,
Oh, okay.
They failed, yeah. 26 damage. Add 9 more bleed.
Ooh.
my brother.
26 and 9. On you, half the attention has been drawn to
2d20s.
the giant. Actually, let's see if it's more than half, because that's a big threat. No, I roll it. It's only half.
How much more bleed?
9.
All right. What's
Can
your
I go save him so I can
AC?
get healed?
It is a 24.
Alternatively, I'm spending a turn doing
I'll be
nothing.
taking 20
I'm
because
gonna
of
do
bleed.
10 attacks.
Did you not heal yourself last turn?
You got 10 attacks going at you. You got a, it's a
You
one.
quick and
24.
channeled, didn't you?
24.
I-
Two of them were rolled to
if I did,
confirm.
I wouldn't be able to move.
He thought about it, but
They
he
didn't
went
confirm.
bigger, I think, instead.
Alright. Wow.
I'm at 30.
I rolled really bad. Those two were the only ones that hit.
Dang.
Holy cow. That rolling was terrible. Alright. You will take. Where's my dice?
You will take where's my dice? Well, damage.
From 2 sources that are piercing and bludgeoning, you will take 21 damage. As they fire up at you, arrows and bolts go flying by, and 2 gunshots hit you. And all the others turn towards the giant and fire, and they hit. Most of them ping off. Some do make it surface on him, and he does not seem to care as he just
Level
looks
2
down
dude
at
triple
them.
confirms. And kills him.
Whoa.
The front line is an absolute shambles, as there is now a giant
It's like a
just
tick.
harvesting them like they're grain, and like they're in a they're freaking wheat.
That's us. We did that. That's an assist.
Yeah, that's the end of the baddie's turn.
It's the end of the baddies,
Super
right?
effective.
Hey, you
Honda,
lived.
Yo,
That was very surprising.
It's me, Honda.
you could reach in your movement to oh wait, no, he went.
He went sideways.
Yeah, so you could reach the
So-
2 demons if you would like for your movement.
Just with move?
Yeah.
Okay. I will.
Pack him in the air.
Yeah. I will reach them
Alright.
next to him.
Stand on his shoulders.
Um. I don't have any way to heal you. Think.
These demons seem to have a good AC. I'm trying to remember.
They have decent AC.
Decent.
Pretty good health, too.
Debating giving myself more AC at the start of my next turn.
Healing.
We have
Exchange.
good health, but
Less
we're in a
accuracy.
war zone, so a lot of them are probably hurt.
Well, these two on him are like,
failing
Basically dead.
yeah.
for a little extra AC. And then I will defensively. It's not even worth punching, is it?
They look really, really, really bad.
I'll defensively punch one of them.
Hey.
Let's see. -10, -3, -13, 14.
Because he's using his strength, not his charisma.
So I'm hitting on a.
Oh.
My bonus to hit is 14,
It's respectable.
which is my BAB.
Yeah, that's basically baby.
Flanking?
No, I'm not flanking. 20.
Oh, that misses.
Dang.
I think their AC is like the mid 20s.
Wait, do you have improved? You're a monk. You have improved arm.
Yes.
All right, you go up there and you punch at it, and it just kind of hits its back and nothing happens, or hits its face and nothing happens. It's just, Speaker. There is a tiefling that is lying there. His hands
Surrendered. He's surrounded by ink, right?
by ink
I'm
monsters.
assuming Edmund can handle him. I will spend a use of martial flexibility to trade out my improved disarm for telekinetic mastery. And then let me double check how this feat works to make sure I can do this.
Grab the tiefling and throw.
Dimensional assault. This is the one that lets you do it as part of a special charge. Okay, I will charge, casting Dimensional Door as I do, and charge one of the demons on him.
All right.
This does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
He wasn't going to take it anyway.
Making sure. Makes me trying to be stupid and steal my staff again. So irritated.
Teleport away
all right,
without
so
your
I'm going to charge. Before I do that, I will put 2 of my weapons enhancement bonuses into AC, and then I'll defensively charge. That'll counteract the negatives to AC, leaving me at 32. But I do 2 less damage. With my
Dude.
2 hand and do I want to power attack this?
You don't need to.
No, they're like super weak. I'm not gonna power attack, so I come in and just speaker shows up.
In a split of red mist.
Yep. Ready, Misty.
Are both the demons on top of him?
They're like on each shoulder, kind of like riding there. They're right in front of him.
Okay.
Or right behind him, I guess.
I'll show up
Avoid him.
adjacent to Onda
Alright,
and thwack one of them.
go for it.
Natural 18.
It's dead.
That's what I thought. And just punk, and it goes flying down to the ground.
Crack. Well, it's gaunt skull, and there's a crunch as it falls down.
We reset that to 0, and that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Galen, take your bleed. How much is it?
He's at 5 health.
20 something.
What? So it's 27, so yeah, 5.
So,
Heal yourself.
5 foot away and heal or something.
You can also just channel.
Or 10.
However, if he channels, the bad guy still gets a hit on him.
Ugh.
Because neither of us can kill it right now. Unless it attacks... I choose the demon as my defense target. Unless it attacks me.
Dude,
And
kind
if
of
it
select
attacks
us.
him, I can
Alright.
fucking block it.
True. But I appear next to you, so I get some sweet juicy AC for free. You have to remind me how much I get. 3.
Ooh, that's not bad
Nice.
at all. 12, 22, 32, 37.
Flying on this stick.
Block
things very well.
th-
How much?
oh, sorry, get 37.
37?
Oh, wait. I forgot. Hey, just say roll me 2d6.
Oh yeah.
Oof, 3 and 4.
Okay.
I'm probably out of the immediate death range.
It's as average as it could possibly be.
Alrighty. Sorry, so you remaining there?
All around defense. Full defense.
Yeah, I guess I'll just total defense.
Is there any cover, like, on the ground? Near the
Based on
teleporter?
Yeah, is there any cover
Based
anywhere?
on the math, I would need a 20 to take my stick back with the flurry of blowsing.
Not. Actually, yeah, because, I mean, there's not cover from.
Hide in the giant
Actually, you could,
loincloth.
because they were setting up basically walls and stuff.
It's the
of stone
circumcised.
to be able to provide cover. So you could go on the
If
opposite
not.
side of one of those in order to make it so the miss something. So that a majority of them wouldn't be able to shoot you.
But
With
if you're on the ground, more people could just rush you.
would the teleporter still be in range of my sword then?
Yeah.
Then I will fly around behind one of those and stay like 15 feet up.
Okay. Okay. The giant's still within that area of the
Still
sword.
can't reach you.
Alrighty.
Start throwing rocks at you.
Jack.
Bro's yawning already.
I move to the next group of people and stay out of his range and cause
Yes.
as much
You should continue to.
total
cleaving
defense
as I
too.
can.
Right, Alex, roll me
Yeah,
a d20.
plus 4 AC.
I heal 3, 1 second. 10.
Raynar still doesn't see you.
Okay.
He wouldn't be able to recognize it.
Alright, how many people can I cleave?
Honestly, it doesn't really matter at this point.
You're telling him.
Go
this
for
is
it.
what he does.
You go ahead and hurt yourself
Come
more.
on. Come on.
I might just normal cleave. Or I'll normal cleave.
It doesn't matter because the combat is coming to an end with the giants showing up
Then I
as
go around
well.
and slaughtering. No surrender.
No, jeez. With the giants showing up, causing freaking chaos and mayhem. The enemy's giant being slain, and as well as pretty much all of their bigger, stronger dudes being defeated at this point, and Aidbold free to wreak havoc on top of the as well as the giants. So, yeah, they try to fall back, but the portal
Where you gonna go?
is off,
They meet me.
so they don't have anywhere to go. As within the next few minutes, they're able to be surrendered. The demon that is there in front of you, I'm not gonna worry about it. He has 2 health left. Like, he makes some attacks at you guys and stuff, and then gets killed. But
Heck yeah, he does.
He misses somebody, gets beaten to death.
But there before you, the enemy is surrounded, and the tiefling that you left behind, well, he got torn. He got killed.
Oh, it's okay.
He dead.
Figured.
One ink monster on each leg, or on each limb, and just.
I don't know if there's any way I could have stopped that.
But
Just
yeah,
just fly.
Raynar continues
Fly?
to fight on and on and on.
Then he would have gone flat instead of.
However,
Then
even
the
as people
demon things
start
just
to
come flying out from
surrender,
above.
he
Did they care
continues
about fall damage?
to slaughter them. And he is in the middle of an anti-magic field. So Edmund isn't able to do anything right now.
crap.
What would you guys like to do?
Sorry, what's that?
If you like to.
He's killing all the bad guys.
Ragnar is continuing to fight. Even though the enemy is surrendering, he is continuing to slaughter those around him, and he has
I can get his attention.
at this point he's
Fly
like
away.
connected the what remains of the torso of the anti-magic automaton
Oh,
on
yeah,
like his
attention.
belt, and he's just running around slaughtering.
Jeez.
Well, we got places to be.
Yeah. Bummer. He's killing all the bad guys.
I don't want to go near that thing. It'll suck all my magic items up.
Did we ever test these things specifically with my spear? I don't
No.
think we did.
No.
We were worried about what could happen.
Yeah.
We were.
There's William there who's trying to get him to stop and calm down, but it doesn't seem to be
Sun's
working.
getting real
Can
low right
Aidbold make like a wall around him?
And then he takes
And
a
then
step
he
forward
takes a
and
step forward.
sucks the magic of the wall up.
Or do you mean like a stone shape?
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Stone
Stone
shape.
shape or something
But
similar would
start
work.
making stone shapes.
Or
And he punches it.
He'll just break right through that. He can break the earth underneath his feet. He can break through a wall.
We can throw
He'll
something
slow
at
him
him.
down as he'll go over and he'll start making walls around that. As he's forming them, Raynar either jumps over or just ends up crashing through.
Can one of the giants just knock him out?
The giants are kind of looking at this, and
They're
it's a good
probably
point as,
doing it.
He might kill one of them.
and then he goes, "Can you please knock him unconscious, but not kill him if you can manage to do that?" Looks at them. I don't think anything but in Giant does. I don't think anything but death will stop this man, or imprisonment.
Oh, I bonked him. Oh shit.
Jack says all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, he can take a negative forward. Not lethally. Wait, that's a
Can you take?
natural attack.
Can you do them with range attacks? 'Cause I can make a lot of range
you
attacks
can,
right now.
You could non-lethally stomp on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're asking.
Alright. And he starts to
He
walk.
like soccer kicks.
He starts as he looks at
Raging
the leg,
harder.
Raynar just leaps at him.
They get punted into the side.
We'll see who gets
playing
back
It would
first.
be unfortunate if our giant friends die.
Raynar X first because giants have low initiative due to them being massive.
I want to see a giant as a evasion.
I want to see a giant rogue. He hides behind a tree.
He jumps onto the knee of the giant and
Biting it.
with as he slams his axe into like underneath, like to get it underneath the kneecap and lodge it in there, as he just starts slamming it with his hammer.
That sounds painful.
Yeah, the giant roars as he reaches down and just slaps.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, he hits.
Right.
As he hits him, Reinhard just goes flying, crashing and rolling on the ground.
So stupid.
He gets up, roaring, yelling
Dog's
more
still
as he
alive?
continues to. Yeah, as he continues
Did the
to.
anti-magic thing fall off him? How well did he tie it on himself?
He didn't tie it on super well, so let's see. Natural 2. It fell off, and so as he yells and starts running forward, ink starts to form underneath him. Come on, Edmund, get.
Hey, I'm not scared to get his
Alright.
attention now.
Saves.
He has to fail the saving throw because he's raging. He succeeds.
Hey, right there. I take my mask off.
Roll me a d20.
All right.
You and the giant, he'd be okay. Well, yeah. All right. He turns towards you and leaps. He leaps like over 50 feet, close to 100, directly towards you as he comes down with a massive swing.
Does he
I
make the
will,
sanctuary check?
Swing back up at him. I think.
You're still under the effects of sanctuary.
Well, he rolled.
Was I? I don't
Wait.
remember.
Either way.
You did say that you slaughtered people.
It's
I was attacking. I don't have sanctuary.
Oh.
It
It was funny though.
I only have one lay on hands left. I don't.
He rolled a 3, so that's a 27 will save.
I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
He's super anti-magical.
And he's
That's like his whole
raging,
thing.
which means it's even higher.
Mhm.
Yeah, he'll roll. He
All right. Yes.
hits. That was almost a crit.
Saw that.
You
As
sure
he's
you're not afraid to
Jumping into me. I'm not afraid of one attack.
It's the more than one that's a problem.
Yeah, it's when
I will
they're.
not let him fall around me. I will walk away from him.
Barbarian at this level, he probably has,
Alright,
could have
so
counts.
he's doing his.
A barbarian at this level has no excuse to not have counts.
I know,
I mean,
right?
the hard part is natural attacks.
Alright, so he has
natural attack.
his
Oh,
Dang.
vital strike to do, so that's 6,
The way I've seen you do
9,
it. It's
6. Because he doesn't have the last.
like from Beast Totem or something.
when raging, the barbarian gains the pounce.
He just gets
10,
pounds, right? Or like level 10 or something, 12?
20.
Yep.
30.
Oh yeah, it doesn't say natural attacks. All attacks.
57.
Barbarian level 10 with the beast totem greater.
57.
And Learning Vigilante can do the same thing.
67.
If you go,
Yeah, there's his a
Vital
little higher
heal.
level.
there's like a level
And
10 to 12. I don't remember exactly, but it's about the
and
same
then
thing.
also
It did as much damage to me before.
It still makes
67.
being able
and
to
then
do that
his, raging.
they don't get enough counts. They just get to move it 4
I'm
rounds.
still counting. What the
nuts.
fuck?
We'll add another 7. So that was 57. 67.
67.
Yeah, so 74 damage.
Dang.
You conscious?
Oh, and then 6 points of acid damage.
He spits at you.
I need full rounds because he has greater beast totem, right, Nathan?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have that.
For Josh's sake, he does.
As he falls into me with this massive attack, I'll
Don't
take
be
it
nutty.
and swing back at him with
Oh,
my.
he got temporary hit points because
lethal
he. Oh no! He only does that when gets temporary hit points.
How terrible does he look?
He looks pretty hurt.
All right, yeah, I'll vital him.
Saved Edmund's thing.
Yeah, it's when he interrupts someone.
I don't want to kill him, but I just crit.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
This is my weaker weapon.
He's got a giant slap non-lethal position, right?
You just crit with. Are you doing lethal damage and you just crit?
No.
Oh,
my
using it.
merciful sword.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I want to knock him out.
That's good.
33. Does that confirm?
Yeah.
Right. This is a D8.
He's non-lethal get multiplied.
Yes.
Yep. I mean, the sword
Or-
just basically means your damage becomes non-lethal.
7,
You can still crit with non-lethal things.
14.
I mean, in Josh's game, that's my entire build. Is I just deal
Oh, sorry.
exclusively
You need
non-lethal.
to take an additional 4 points of cold damage.
Oh, now he dies.
Oh, Jack's had that.
17, 18.
Specifically when you hit him.
Oh.
I forgot.
I didn't make any
One.
single attack that entire combat.
But yet you
Killed
them.
40 people.
Killed more than anybody else.
and stopped them from getting any more reinforcements and cut off their escape.
He takes 133 non-lethal.
All right, he is unconscious.
Right.
Nice.
As he falls down on me, I take the attack, and my sword just comes at his neck, and he.
Oh, sorry. As you make that attack, he's going to use a mythic token, re-roll that attack, and get -1. I forgot about that.
The crit or the confirm?
The
Dang.
I completely forgot about that ability.
I don't crit,
Okay.
so my damage changes a
Yeah,
lot.
sorry. Completely forgot about that ability for a moment there.
Why did you have to
29 hit him?
remember that?
29 will hit, yeah.
Okay, I will roll again.
Like his main shtick. No.
18 again.
18.
So he takes 102 on lethal.
30.
30 something.
How did it go down only like 30?
Because he
Crits
already
don't do
does.
that much
He already
for
does multiplicative
Oh.
of damage, so a crit only
So
raises
he
the
will
multiplier
still
I went
slightly.
to times 4 damage, 2 times 5.
But he will still get one more attack on you.
Oh no!
So he'll definitely hit. But he doesn't. It's not a vital. So it's only.
You already used your armor ability today, haven't you?
Yeah, but I mean, it still has the other ability if I fall
Alright,
down.
so this is 9,
I've also got
Um,
Breath of Life if needed.
12,
I'm fine. He's not going to kill me unless he crits a lot.
39, 49, 56 damage. And then. What is it?
It was a little close. I have 9 health.
Jeez.
Let's see if I'm missing anything.
I think you're good.
No, you got it all.
I thought it was
No, he's
totally
good.
fine when I was at like 130 or something.
I felt going up against that giant. I'm like, oh, I got 275 hit points, and then the next round, I have
with
150.
that, he will fall unconscious as he leaps at you, leaving a broken earth behind, coming crashing down towards you. The hammer crashing
Why don't
into
you
you
just
as
fall?
you as it
swing my
hits you.
sword
You take a swing with your
And it
sword.
hits his neck, and he
And as that sword makes contact, his other weapon hits you into your other side as he crashes into you as you both kind of tumble and roll on the ground, but he does not get up. And then Ink,
Ow.
It's like 12 feet away from you. You'll pop up in.
Well, we were on top of each other.
Everyone's gonna start doing that on purpose because you keep doing it.
the giant's like holding his kneecap.
Destroyed
His
kneecap.
kneecap that is now shattered and half like hanging out.
Medic.
I have
In his dreams for football, died that
I have
thing.
my assault domain spell. And I'll
12 more rounds
I'll
of.
approach and slide my hands to the giant's leg and cast the heal.
I thought you were out of heal.
I have the one for the domain spell.
Yeah, he realized afterwards. He told
Yeah,
me.
I,
He did say that last week.
So, as there, you see like the bone like connect together and pull back in the knee as the skin knits and closes around it. He gives you a nod.
Can someone stretch out the runes so I can sheath this sword?
Why don't you do it? You
Uh,
can scratch it out with the sword.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you said a lot of, like, most. A lot of.
So stupid.
I already
here.
You did it? Okay.
Yeah.
That would have been at
As
least
it's like-
10 more rounds. So
And it's
it's,
a little bit as,
Yeah.
as you do
Healing.
that,
Heal,
it's
yeah.
not really cutting into the stone.
I
Pull out a
I
knife.
take a dagger and
But yes,
yeah,
people-
use the rapier to scratch out the.
Edmund will actually wait. Don't do that yet. We need to get writings of the runes that they have on there.
Take a picture.
too late. I already did it.
I already erased every single one.
So you'll stand there for a bit as people go and like copy runes and stuff before they start to scrape it out.
Just edit it so anything coming through gets sent somewhere else.
Edmund goes over to the giants. Well, thank you for the assistance.
Edmund or Edmond?
Abel, gosh dang it. Thank you for the assistance. It turned the tide quite a bit. You're welcome.
Say hi to our friend. I forget his name.
Carlo.
No,
Well,
I mean him too.
only
The
giants
guy
will go
that
and
fought us before.
pull
we saw
pull the arrow out, look up and toss it up.
it was something big. I feel
There's a loud thunk, and then another giant comes falling down.
Are you trying to remember the guy's name?
How's Ira looking?
Iro's not there anymore. He left because he was almost dead.
Oh.
Who the heck is Lil John and
He
Big
went to-
John? I don't remember who they are.
Probably
His
aliens
guard.
of yours or something.
Wolf John was you.
No, these are different people.
That's Big John.
That was in
That was Big John. Big
I'm Little John. This is Big John.
I like to imagine. Do they call him Big John? But he's like 4'7". Why do they call you Big John? He's like, well,
I'm 11 foot laying now.
I'm 11 foot hard.
Alright. Okay, that's it.
Problem is, I pass out every time.
So,
What was that giant's name?
I don't remember.
It's like Big something. I feel like there's a big in there. Somewhere.
Big John?
Big boy.
Big Tim.
Big
I don't remember, and I don't want. I don't feel
was
like
trying
taking
to
the time
look.
to find
I couldn't find
it.
it.
I don't
I
have
think I
a
wrote
big
down.
anything in my notes.
The electric guy we fought?
Yeah, a giant. He met us on the way to speak with Uthar.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in here,
Hey,
or somewhere in one of these piles.
We can just say that we remember it and that we said, hey,
Yeah,
say
that's
hello
fine.
to our friend.
if there's any channel circles, I'll go
Yeah.
stand next
I'll
to
go
them.
too, yeah.
Yeah. Put that away.
I joined some channels as well. I have boo-boos.
I can also channel for people.
The
Oh, 1d6.
injured and such are being brought to healers and to be taken care of. The dead are being collected. The giants
They're given like
As they're watching your wounds
Giant brooms.
close.
look up. They kind of wait. Eventually, a massive rope will be dropped down as like.
Kills 20 people.
Someone could have just cast fly on them.
Can you imagine how,
Yeah.
can you imagine how terrifying a giant with a whip would be?
Oh no.
Just across the battlefield.
Shockwave,
whirlwind
extremely
attack.
effective. They don't have to bend over or anything. They just.
Giant-sized whip. He has like 20-foot natural reach and then 60-foot reach on his whip or something.
And then he world attacks and has to roll an attack against like 700 things.
A giant-sized shotgun.
Oh, wait, that doesn't change the code.
It's still 5 feet.
I think it's still 15.
That'd be so
Between
stupid.
15 and 30, depending on the gun.
Each square is just like taken up by one of them.
He has to
Anyway,
get really close to something.
At that point, he's just carrying a cannon and using grape shot.
That'd probably
anyway,
be more effective.
so where you? So you all going to healing as well?
I
or-
have boo-boos.
I want to get you.
Yeah,
I'll,
some healing.
before we go using, I guess I'll join wherever they're. I guess wherever they're setting up for healing, I'll start just using my last 3
Oh wow.
channels.
All right. During this process, you guys will be healed up to full.
Oh.
I'd like to check on Nagendra.
Ooh.
All right. You take the time to go find her, and was pulled off to one of the sides of the cave.
taking it.
Why'd you pull me out?
Where she could be healed, and she's kind of like up and moving now in her dragon
36.
form.
Glad to see you're still up. We're up again.
Of course, you think I would die that easily?
You did beg us. Never mind.
Die that easily, unwillingly.
Pretty easy.
You didn't want to let you die and then bring you back so you could say that you died.
Turns towards the other dragon, the dragon next to her, like, you should have let me fall. That would have been perfect. He just.
I don't think I could have gotten there in time.
I don't think we've met your friend. No. We're the Blight Smashers. She's an honorary Blight Smasher.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your name?
She's not enough. She's a full body finisher.
He will.
Oh, we have met?
He will
What?
shift. As he.
I don't remember him.
You might have been in the museum.
He will shift and change as he becomes a Asimir young man, wearing like blue and purple clothing. He, you guys recognize him at? Wait, hold on. Actually, wait, I'm trying to remember. Did this group go to the
Museum?
the Dragon's open vault, right?
I did.
But
I am.
well,
Did he?
Oberon. Yeah, Oberon.
I think it was
Because
only
it,
a few
Oberon
people.
did.
It was a few people. I think it was Speaker
did.
Oberon, and me.
Yeah. So you two would recognize. I mean, you had already known Seg. You weren't there. Yeah, you weren't with them yet. This is the Felkor. He was there, kind of showing you guys around along with Iroh.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, it's you.
Buddy?
Yeah, it's me. It's
Wow.
you.
It is me.
It's him. He's older.
It's me.
Yeah. Hi.
We recognize you.
I recognized you. Okay.
Hey, you're not grounded anymore.
Yeah, things got a little desperate. Even Iroh decided to go and fight.
Yeah, so
Who?
The other dragon.
Did you come here to Sag?
Yes.
You don't even know who Iroh is?
he didn't have many friends.
I stay in the school a lot.
It's sad.
Friends. In the school.
Good to see that you're all alive and that you ate in like a time. Nick of time. Not like in the lick of time.
Dragon sand. Time.
We gotta figure out what we're doing next.
Yes. The
down
current
the
obvious
diplomat.
threat is the diplomat.
I'm running low on a lot of stuff.
You guys see as Iroh
think we have time
flies
to nap.
over to Aidbold, who's off talking to people and organizing things and whatnot.
Go top. They both.
Yeah, I think we should join.
As you guys go and join, Iroh says, I don't know. I tried to convince him, but he wouldn't. Just like he wouldn't listen to you. His lack of lack of desire to do anything help is pissing me off.
Oh, your problem.
Yeah. Alright.
Thanks for the save. Thank you, speaker. I don't think I would have been able to make it out of there. They were hounding me.
I saw.
Alright, well, isn't really... You guys deserve a rest. We should be able to clean up most of what's going on here.
We have
We
time
can.
to rest.
I don't know. How are you doing? Are you tapped?
I'm-
Friends healed us up.
No longer injured.
If we're going against the diplomat, I need to be able to have time to.
I am full on everything
Free-
except mythic.
I'm almost out of everything, including mythic.
We should be fine here for a time. The Linzer was reinforced by Edmund and the Fate Rangers.
That's good. They're able to
To
fight.
try to lessen the impact there. I don't have any updates right now. I'll need to contact him. And last I heard from the where they're trying to get to Amelia, that has been holding. I'm about to go and do some updates to see where we're at. I don't know if I have too much with me. He'll step to the side and start doing some sending spells and such to... Oh wait, I don't think he has sending.
Galen's gonna show up again with everything already done.
Oh yeah. Guess you
Yeah.
should have come with us.
Nope, he can't do sending.
At least this time she can catch up and stay. with
But
me.
yeah, she will show up. You'll see as she angrily kind of marches up. I missed everything.
This time you can stick with us.
Yep. No more missing.
It was a
things.
really big battle. It's not our fault we're really good.
I turned off the
Really?
teleporter in the middle of a teleport and like dismembered 40 guys
That.
by turning it off while they were teleporting.
What's that you when you make those sounds? Okay, well, it's some sort of secret, whatever. So where are we going next?
We are unsure. We are trying to wait for an update from Linzer where the diplomat currently is.
Next
There are
big
attacks
threat
in
is the
other
diplomat.
places.
We have the ability to trap him.
How you doing?
Good.
We just need to figure out
Keep
where.
going.
When you trap him for 9 hours, we can sleep for 8 of those. And then we have an hour to plan.
Just
Real
not
quick, I need everyone to roll me a d6.
Highs or lows?
Let me know the number. 1. Okay.
Or
That tiny fireballs are about to detonate on us. No, you can't. There's no reflex for set. Reflex for half.
I will ninja flip through.
You just pin the ground.
It's Still ninja.
Yeah, there's nothing technically that can. He could be unconscious in some evasion.
The blast, and you somehow
I
take
don't
no
think it
damage.
states anything can turn it on. Nathan will probably say it this way.
Roll me d6.
Oh.
No.
You got picked. You're gonna die.
It's picking on you.
4.
You rolled very high.
That's not the speak in your mind or mind check too.
The will freaking sting my brain right now. Abold will come back to all you guys after going to find someone and getting some sendings and such done. Before coming back a few minutes later. As he just Linzer was heavily damaged, but was able to hold. Seems like the diplomat had fallen back just a couple minutes ago, and those who were doing the assault at the portal entry, they also fell back. So it seems for the most part their attacks have been for now
Thwarted.
thwarted.
Okay, yeah.
Your brother, Alaric, he sustained serious injuries similar to what you and Lady Myron had sustained. He will not. He's out of the fight.
What of the raid on Alfheim?
That is holding. They were also given as they were pushing inward, they were experiencing a lot of pushback, which made it so the forces there had to stay until they could get an opening. And, well, the forces seem to be falling back and regrouping, giving them giving our forces there a break and able to essentially set themselves up a bit better. He's pausing his attacks, it seems, regrouping and preparing.
Perhaps
Perhaps
the same. He knows we have a very strong weapon against him. He won't ignore that. By the way, we should start spreading that around so if we die, that isn't just lost. Someone who remembers his name.
Oh, yeah. His name is Phagedon.
What?
When you say that, you feel like a shiver go up your back as the hairs stand on end, and kind of like almost like there is a presence.
It's like it's 3 times.
On you.
in the mirror.
You know, after saying that, I think that was a bad idea.
What? Say what?
You try saying it.
When you say the name of a creature such as that, it gets their attention.
Oh.
I
I mean, if he
You just write it
appears
down.
right here, right now, wouldn't be the worst thing.
you kick his ass.
Piss off.
We do need to prepare circles.
Yes,
I
we
mean,
need to
do you
prepare for
think-
that.
Right here is a good spot. We don't know a good spot.
Out of
Myron also
character
does not.
question, is there a giant metal dome in here somewhere?
No.
Oh, okay.
What a random thing to ask for.
A giant cat trap.
From
or
the,
rat-
from the dragon game. We found
Oh.
a giant metal
Oh,
dome
yeah.
somewhere.
You just brought it back to Seg?
I
I
thought-
just put a giant
no.
metal dome.
No, it was already down there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought we'd already found that that was where we were currently.
Where where the big hole is where if you remember when the primordial titan broke out and there was like an
The
eruption
mountain.
at the mountains there, that's where that opening is. This chamber is what was the chamber that held it.
Okay. This might be a really good spot.
So but it is also then right next to Seg, so there's that. Well,
Not so great.
Most of
mean-
Sega's combatants at this point.
Also, the giant's literally right overhead.
This would be a good kill zone.
Aidbald, what if we did it in another one of those tombs that trap people?
I don't have the means to really do that, and those are dangerous. Ravna is known for making very unsafe dimensions, and ones that are only safe to him.
Oh, okay. I was like, why?
Uh,
I just made this place the worst place to live.
So those prison ones, he would be fine in them himself. And I could be there for a short time. I guess anyone could be there for a short time before it starts to disorientate you.
This would involve someone sacrificing their future, but we could also, someone could go to the astral realm and something in there.
That would be possible.
I would be surprised if he does not have a means to escape it.
Cut off, I feel like, to even summon him in the first place.
He has already shown he's
Unless
able
he's
to
already there.
Leave the portal open until we summon him. Then close it.
He is already aware of the astral plane.
Unless we go there, and then we complete it 50 years later, his time book.
True.
I think this, it is unfortunate that it's close to Sag, but this might be a good spot to contain him. Giants, if Giants are still willing to fight this threat, they could be up there shooting houses at him while we're down here not being hit by them and messing them up.
True.
We don't get hit because they have precise shot.
Yes.
Abel will say that the Giants will not participate in a fight against the diplomat himself.
Would they be willing to hold off his forces while we beat him up?
If the forces attack here,
I mean, if we summon Nid, or
Uh,
if we summon Diplomat here,
Yeah, let's summon Nidhaus. Just skip the diplomat. He's small.
hey, we gotta complain about your underling.
He told us to talk to his manager, so.
you have any other
Where's the
ideas?
star?
Any other locations that would be uh-huh.
Me too.
He's just eating crackers in the middle of the battlefield.
I mean, we're gonna eat sometime.
Where'd you get a cracker from?
His bag of holding. You get a bag of crackers.
What?
Hero's Feast.
Just go do it in Vanaheim.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know what to say.
There's no way you could convince Anaheim to do that.
What about on the unknown glacier?
What glacier?
The unknown glacier.
It's unknown.
What's a glacier?
well, it's known now.
What about
I
the
don't know
known
about it.
glacier?
It's the unknown glacier that we are aware of.
Unknown glacier.
Nobody had a better name, okay?
no one's explored it, so
I haven't remarked it since it's been learned what it was.
Loki's summer beach house.
See, I can't really think of a better position than here.
Well, the Giants.
Anywhere else will be too exposed or too close to civilians.
Well, the Giants may not want to fight the diplomat himself. But again, if they're
We're gonna
willing.
need time, though. Oh wait, there aren't mostly combatants here. They have a bunch
Oh,
of
the refugees.
refugees.
Right.
Alright, we do it in
But
9OD
they're from
and hope the
Ninodi.
collateral kills some dragons.
What about?
I know he
Philip's
doesn't have
Fantasia?
civilians.
What about Philip's Fantasia?
Most of
That's mostly
The good
combatants,
ones
right?
have left. I feel like.
I believe that was a suggestion
I
that
don't
was
know.
made was take Philip's Fantasia
Drop it
like,
on him.
far out in the ocean and
Dunk him.
do it there.
Waterboard him.
It's not totally undead and it doesn't need to.
We would risk losing probably the greatest creation humanity has ever made in the process, but if it means destroying him.
Where are the... How many... Is moving the refugees out not a possibility?
It's possible it'll take time.
Is it something that can be done during the preparations of the summoning circles?
The summoning circle takes about 10 minutes since we have its name, and it's gonna take
Moving refugees?
at least a
10,000
day
times.
to at least 24 hours to get the refugees out, and it will take longer because there's the weather that they're going to have to contend with as well. If they were to travel different here, and if we send them to Havergate is not safe right now. Where is safe right now?
About sending them on Phillips
Kent
Fantasia.
is probably the safest location, but unless the king allows it, we can't do that. We can't just throw a bunch of refugees on another continent's.
What about Phillips Fantasia? As if we summon him here, he can't, or that place can't help with this fight anyways.
We could put him to Phillips Fantasia instead of us using Phillips Fantasia.
Right? Because if we summon him down here, we won't be able to help anyways. Right?
Or would
Over against Phillips Fantasia.
or would Mimir allow them to be housed in his realm
No.
temporarily?
Mimir has essentially locked his realm down, and he refuses to come out.
All this history happening, and he can't be.
Yeah, he'll just fly over it after it's done to get all the information he needs. He doesn't need to experience it himself. He'll experience it
look
through
up
his wings, through his
and flip
lore.
off the sky and say, "Frick you, Mimir."
And careful where you aim it. Your God's on there.
You said,
Just the deck and roar in your ears.
fire just goes.
I think
Just some butts.
sending the refugees on Phillips Fantasia and this being the place would be the best possible thing.
It has the least amount of risk attached because at worst it gives them time, which also gives us time.
We need time too to gather as many people who want to fight the diplomat here.
Phillips Fantasia was damaged during the fight. It can't teleport right now. That needs to be repaired, but we do have a circle connected to it. So we can still send them there. They'll just over Linzer right now. Does make them vulnerable, but we are able to get the diplomat here.
I understand there's risk attached, but
It's risk no matter what we do here.
I think this is our best bet.
The diplomat is probably going to do something in the meantime. We need to be ready for it.
I mean, here's a question. Because obviously we can't attack him while he's trapped. So, I mean, we might not know how long it'll keep him trapped, but it might last long enough to transport the people while he's unable to do anything.
Unless it fails,
At which point it's
he
even riskier.
resists, in which case he'll be here.
There's also nothing stopping him from just showing up here anyways. Right?
Fear of us.
There is nothing stopping him from teleporting here right now. That is correct. But if we are going to bring him here, I want to make sure the civilians are away first.
You can still prepare the circles.
In the meantime, we can prepare something around the circles, a second layer.
And we need to clear away, make sure the injured here are well enough to move, and we need to clear away all bodies. We don't. He is a
On deck.
Oh,
Bane
yes.
of on death. We do not want bodies around
True.
here.
I'm gonna tune into Goo Boy real quick.
Tune into Goo Boy, and he seems to be following someone, who's kind of like looking all carefully around, make sure no one's watching, but doesn't seem to notice Goo Boy. It's I go continue along.
Alright. Drop it.
So let's see. We also need to get those who are able to fight here to participate.
Who made
Reach
the
out to
lava
the.
in the fight?
That was
Dan, the lava man.
it was
Better watch out for your magical clothing.
Ulfvild.
If he can do it again, we can just pile up all the bodies and then dump them in the lava. Get rid of them quickly.
We could do that for theirs. I'm not going to do that to ours.
Obviously.
Oh, yep.
Perhaps the alien's not going to drawing black feathers on.
Oh, but she has
Not enough for that.
Hey, this is an army.
She's over there like,
She has like 3.
Which someone was in Ulfvild's class. There's a note here that just never ended up coming up. At the beginning of class, every class he would
Fart.
polymorph 3 different
It came up.
students. It did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Who did it come up on? Was it?
I've been Sam.
I think, okay, it might have been Sam. Yeah.
What
We
was
definitely, I remember
In
that.
class, he would polymorph students, because he's
For the duration.
no, it's just about 15 minutes of it. But he's a transmutation specialist, teaches people transmutation. He's like, if you're going to be turning people into things or turning into things yourself, you need to be able to understand what it's like. So he would.
You are now a
Wait, I'm
grasshopper.
a snake. I can't take notes.
You're a snake. You're a mouse. All right, class.
Where'd
Where'd the mouse go?
Cast fireball on his students. If you're gonna fireball people, you have to understand what it's like.
Whoosh. Philip, for the last time.
Now,
Killed them.
Pyromancy Philip took him to the side of the mountain where he would blow up the side of the mountain to show them its stuff.
There's a crater.
Progressively gets bigger.
Years of fireballs.
Hey, Gendra, you
Fireball
wanna fight the
melt still
diplomat?
beams.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, this is one more.
Pyro.
No. You're grounded again.
Gives her a stern look and brings her aside for a talking to.
Young lady, you're only 357. I get still grounded.
She's only like 50 something.
Yeah.
You're an infant.
No. She's like 20 something.
Dang, she's like a baby
She's a
dragon.
young dragon, yeah.
She's not young, she's a baby.
Okay. You're a baby.
Babies are young.
If you want to go by the context of like, how long does a dragon live?
We do need to hit up as many strong allies as we can.
What are you guys wanting to do to prepare? There will be offered, if you guys do not have it, a knapsack spell.
I'll take it. Heck yeah.
When the time
Wait,
comes.
and then I'll give us no
My
sleeping.
papa said he wanted.
No sleeping for 2 hours.
I'm not gonna stack those. What's up?
My papa said he
I have
wanted
it.
help, right?
Yes.
Hey yo.
I can do telekinesis for like
I don't know.
So, how's it going? Going well?
Yeah. I think we've driven back most of his forces for now.
We some of us decided to join in with the fight here. And,
Cool.
things are calmed down.
Glad to hear it. We're preparing for final fight. said my father wanted to help. We are in Seg if he wishes to come.
Let him know.
Before we do our
I will-
rusty
so
stuff.
I'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
If you bring people into the final fight,
They will die.
there is a likely chance that at least one of you will die, and there is likely chance that any NPC you bring in could die.
To be fair, his dad's scary as
So-
hell.
I will warn
He's
you
like
of
level
that,
20.
especially since, as some of you had experienced, attacks from the diplomat can
Tax.
Do terrible, terrible things to you.
diplomats
Oh, tax.
can make you have permanent negativeness
Effects.
to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
we kill him.
if you guys would like to,
It's like Jumanji
you
rules.
can
Once you
invite
kill him,
who
it goes
you
away.
wish, But you
that's what I
are
was explaining.
threatening the continued existence and well-being of those who you bring. So, letting
Mom
you
is not coming.
understand the gravity situation. Oh, she's not?
I had told her before.
Her mini back.
I had told her before that it's more important that she's stays alive for the people, because she's like their beacon of hope.
The people.
Nathan, I need your assistance.
Why?
I dropped my microphone, and I don't know if it's under the chair.
Should we call him?
The Avengers.
Vampire hunters. This stuff.
No, they are.
They will get splattered.
Everyone that we sent to
Me.
Haventown.
What's that?
Favorite.
Bay Rangers are probably a good option.
So I'll tell you those who the Fake Rangers are not going to be joined.
Oh wow.
They
Cowards.
are injured and tapped from
Oh.
already fighting him.
Fair.
Take a nap.
Okay, never mind.
Take a
They're
nap
awesome.
side. Yeah.
Sleep it off, dummies.
Yeah. They don't want
no,
Smite.
no. They don't want Smite.
He's fine.
Your thing is everyone within 30 feet Smite, right?
10 feet.
The 10 feet.
Those who will be
Oh.
joining in the fight is
Your mother.
I don't think I have any other strong friends.
so there's gonna be Aidbold.
Us.
Then there's Olaf,
We want to break for
Uh,
food before we start the big fight.
Edmund,
Yeah.
possibly
He's,
Raynar, maybe.
If we throw him at the opposite end of him, we should be okay.
I don't know if I want Raynar there. I'm pretty sure I'll get killed.
Then
I think
you're
he'll
bringing in your
team.
father.
We'll have him as plan. If you go down, we'll throw him in.
He won't
Face.
Aelin? Nagendra.
Could Edmund threaten?
Nagendra.
Wait.
Nagendra. Nagendra's not going to join.
What?
I was not going to let her.
Does Ragnar want to fight?
Yes.
Oh,
Can
God.
Edmund threaten him with not letting him go?
You think
Unless he-
threatening him works? That'll just make him kill you.
He's got ink powers. He's got him in an ink room or something. Just say, look, either you swear not to touch Jack for the rest of today, or I'm not letting you join.
I'll accept today.
Yes, just today.
I'm having a brain fart. What was your favorite girl's name?
Oh.
Oh, Maddie.
Best girl?
No.
Or favorite girl?
Shieldmaster.
Shieldmaster.
Oh, yeah, bring her in.
She'll be joining.
Nice.
And then we
I
got.
can't wait to watch her die.
Girlfriend's gonna die, dude.
And then we got.
Like 40 years old.
Aelin.
Age is just a number.
I did age up recently.
Like 3 years.
4.
Oh, yeah.
I can grow kind of a beard now.
Jack's got so many scars, there's no way he can
Oh,
grow
that's
full
true.
beard.
That's true. Probably doesn't really
with,
grow.
with your ground meat potato face.
I think we should have PT come. PT can't die, and he can just de-age him.
It's
I
don't want PT.
I disagree. I disagree. I don't want PT to be there either. Because he's definitely more powerful than all of us combined, and that's scary. Because we don't. How are we going to stop him if he goes nuts?
But he can just not.
he goes nuts. I call it a sacrifice.
You go nuts.
And I go
No.
insane.
I mean,
You just run.
we don't have him
Trying to eat people.
No, we don't have him come in his true form. Just
Alright,
in his,
so-
his normal
I-
person.
I don't
Is
want
there
I don't want him to get corrupted.
is there anyone else that you guys are wanting to come along? Then go ahead.
So none of the
We
favors.
should get his bird from the start of the campaign.
Reginald, come
Don't
back
tell,
to me.
don't tell what's going on.
Alright, guys, hear me out. We'll go back to the astral plane and invite the first tree. She wouldn't come, but
And then you come back and the world's
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Ollie can fight with us.
Ollie?
Yeah,
She's not a fighter.
We'll give her a gun.
yeah. I'll give her my gun.
What
She can be a
about?
gunslinger.
Do we want the mech dragon?
yeah, can Victor be controlling that from way across the sea?
Would that risk
Up to you
Victor
guys.
via the connection?
Oh yeah, how's that work? He gets screwed up
Yeah, he
if it
can-
died or something?
He can control it from there. Also, remember, the more you're
Yeah.
bringing,
The less there's defending. The dragon definitely needs
the
to.
less there is defending stuff. That is true, and the more I'm doing
I think
things.
we have.
I think the dragon should
we got.
stay. I think the dragon should stay. The dragon's a good fallback for if something goes wrong.
Aelin's staying no matter what.
I don't
This
think
is
we
her
can get. We
fight,
can
but,
convince her to leave.
We could light her. Actually, we're not doing it here.
Hey, he's gonna be in Sussex.
But right now, literally all of the big fighters, big important people, are going to be there here in this fight.
And we're all gonna get really close together, so I can give everyone smite.
Let's see. If we assume people are
Everyone can definitely fit that close together.
That's
Hold on,
why
I
we
gotta-
compare
I gotta
about to
say-
reduce persons, which gives us more AC because we're smaller.
So,
It's brilliant.
yeah, do you,
I
do you
have-
No, wait.
do
I
you
would.
want them to be directed to somewhere else? Because if since you guys wanted, some of them could be at the point to defend Amelia.
Oh yeah.
Some of them.
Do you think one strong, decently strong person should be over there? Because he mentioned that there was only like
We can put Raynar over there.
guards over there. Good. No.
You know, killing the guards Probably. by accident.
How about Enforcer Baldwin and some?
He's on. He
He's on
isn't-
scientist duty.
he's,
Still?
He's
it
retired.
will take a while to get him here because he's in the Blight Province right now.
There's no
And
portals over
Hey, yo,
there.
Malamir.
you
Vladimir!
It would
Because
take
he's
him
known
12
for
business
fighting.
days, but
12 business days.
so, do,
Channing Tatum was really hurt too.
Malamir's the type of guy who'd
all
be
of
like,
them
all
are
right,
hurt from the fight.
this will take 7 business days. I do business on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
But Albrecht was
so like 3 weeks.
Completely out.
Question.
yeah,
Unless I don't want to.
So
Okay.
a long time ago,
galaxy far away.
he had James's character take on the role of what's his face.
my second base.
Yeah, is that
Then he lost his god powers,
And I
so he
lost
stopped
God powers,
existing.
Yeah, so I
Did-
don't know.
did he stop
I don't think
existing?
anyone knows what's going on with him.
Who knows?
Hey, what about James's more recent character that really likes the snow? Where is he?
What, the goo guy or whatever he was?
Yeah, the mucus guy.
The weirdly snotty man.
He's gonna fight with us, right?
Yeah.
No.
What, he's gonna hug the
What
diplomat?
if we put snow down
He's
here?
chilling with the giants right now. I think.
We're gonna tell him the diplomat is taking the snow away, and if you don't kill him, there will be no more snow.
You know what? We should go barge in and try to steal one of the giants.
Yeah, we could go talk to our friend.
Yeah, the lecture guy. Let's go steal him.
what's up?
So you're wanting the Clockwork Dragon to be here too?
No.
No.
I think there's.
I'm a combination
You're
of
breaking up.
Sussex needs defenders and or Linzer. And I'm worried the diplomat could use the connection Victor has with the dragon to corrupt Victor via the dragon.
Some little bit more information for you guys to know that will be gleaned due to the fight with the diplomat is
Bye.
the sickly fog around him. It breaks down and destroys things that enter within it. It is dangerous to be within that. If you do, your body will get disintegrated essentially.
So we'll ranged.
And
Dang, our
It is-
party's like 3
so it is
4/5 melee.
It is extremely difficult to hit him underneath. However, that stuff, that effect around is susceptible to fire damage and to force, and physical damage of other means seem to do absolutely nothing to it.
Okay.
What
So
about turning off the magic?
we need
Oh.
Able to give all of us fire immunity,
This
and
isn't
then we
gonna
coat
give me more
ourselves in
spells.
gasoline. And then we all die of gasoline poisoning
So
from the fume.
Fume inhalation.
I can't think of anyone else.
I don't got anything.
um,
Nobody I'd be
so-
willing
I
to
do-
let
I
go
do-
of.
wanna see one of
Olaf
the
being
giants.
there
I
is
don't
going to be
think
a
it's
huge
gonna-
help because he's Fire Boy.
Yep. His job is artillery.
Are any of the gods wanting to help?
Oh yeah.
Or do they hate us?
Edmund's response to that is all of the ones that can fight that are sorry, Abel. All of them that are capable of fighting, as well as their military is currently defending Svartalheim from an invasion from Muspelheim.
Oh.
They are unable to directly.
Are there any
with their- with
artifacts
their-
that can just loan us?
Any ones we could check out at the artifact library?
Your armor.
Thor's not
Right,
using
some
a few
more.
things right now.
What?
Thor's not using a few things right now.
His daughter is.
Fruit is.
Someone roll me a d20.
I got it. Oh, never mind.
I got it.
What'd you get?
16.
16.
Oh, that's a good roll. Let's see what I would have gotten.
Terrible.
15.
Terrible.
So you have one better.
Correct.
Well, Kaya, I don't know how strong he is, but
That's what I was about to mention.
Darko?
Abel contacts
Yes,
the
it's all-
Dark Elves, and Kaya will be joining because he has the Immortal Slayer. So
is that the sword where you have to kill someone? Or is that a different sword?
I don't know what you're talking
That's the sword Nathan has in James's game.
It's a sword in this too. This is destroyed.
I've never heard of a sword that
No,
forces you to
that
kill
hasn't.
somebody.
Oh, it's not
That
in
has
this
not
world.
been a thing in my game.
Oh, okay. I just assumed.
Would the
No, that's the sword that judges you if you're worthy.
the vampire hunters, would they be able to go?
They get plastered.
Um,
We don't want them to
Ghost
turn into jelly.
They will be destroyed.
no, have them help Amelia.
Oh yeah, it's possible.
They're currently helping to keep Sussex safe. If you would rather redirect them there, you can. Right now, there are no big heads who are
That city.
in defending Amelia. Actually, no, sorry, there is one. There's
You don't want your mom to be there, right? Put your mom on Amelia.
Yeah,
She's
she's a
kinda leading
leader.
her
She needs to
forces.
be in that city.
What's the update for?
I think
there's
about
Leofstin, that's who it was. Leofstin is
Fair.
helping to defend Amelia.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
Him alone.
There are others.
What's
Did he
the
fight? What did he
situation in
do?
Sussex look like? Right.
Forget it.
Calm, stable for now. The
The cultists got pushed back.
the fighting has essentially stopped.
Hey, Bro's
And
missing a lot.
I tuned back into Goo Boy.
he's still following someone.
Following.
He seemed to be moving through a city.
Am I able to tell where?
Roll me a knowledge local.
We need everyone and their moms to prepare Death Lords.
Oh yeah. That is 22.
22?
Can't do that.
Can we order some spells?
You're not exactly sure where it is. Looks like a more
permanency
poor
haste and all this.
district of.
I don't think you can
of,
permanency haste.
Sussex.
Sussex, thank you.
Great fun, man.
Haste would be nice. We haven't had it since I became a not caster anymore.
If I put
But yeah,
turn on blood
Edmund's
and
definitely
someone
gonna be there.
dies,
She's gonna be there.
We'll go for one round.
He's gonna be there. She's
So
gonna be there because
stupid.
she has force. It's up in the air whether or not Raynar is gonna be there, and then
Alright.
I'll be here, and then
I
there's
don't want. I don't want
What
him to
about
kill me.
what about demon hunting enforcer lady?
No.
No what?
She isn't Windsor.
Oh, okay.
I don't think any of the forcers are in this level.
No.
Cannon fodder.
We should
I
bring
wouldn't say they're
We should bring
cannon
Madison.
fodder, but they just wouldn't do enough to be here.
Nathan, can we put it in order for spells?
We get a lot of death words.
There is not enough
you're
time
supposed
to
to.
really make magic items and stuff like
I'm
that.
not
for you
asking for
guys.
items, I'm asking
For s-
spells.
For spells,
I'm like, I want this list of spells before I go fight the
Yeah,
diplomat.
just give us death word. That's the only thing we
I need a lot. I want a lot more than that, but I will take it.
are you guys planning on like letting him out at a specific time and then try and like, all right, everyone cast a bunch of spells and we let him out, or
No.
What do you-
They
what do you
need time-
mean?
They
Like,
need time to.
they can cast spells on you, but then like
Yeah.
you don't know when he's gonna get out.
I mean, is our plan to
Well, we could
just
just
trap
attack
him
him.
and then sit
Yeah.
around and be like, oh, what's up?
I think we're gonna attack them at some point.
I thought that was the idea. Is that
Hey,
We- we
we'll,
can get him
we'll
here.
bring up the point then, since there's an NPC who can talk to
buff
about
the
this.
shit out of ourselves.
All right,
Ah.
we attack him, all buffed up. He teleports away.
We attack him with dimensional anchor.
You have a +1 enchantment thing.
How do you plan on hitting him when he will be covered in that?
Someone covers me in
You don't have
fire.
the spell dimension anchor? Or do you not have a way to
Counter
make like
spells.
an area that has that?
Or a weapon that has phase lock.
Targeting him himself when he is inside of that is, from what I've been told, is difficult.
Then why not make an area over the summoning circle that would prevent it?
A dimensional anchor preventing
The
that
lead
takes
line
that.
room.
That is not something we can just conjure up in a few hours.
Or you need time. I thought the plan was to give
Okay.
time to.
That's not something we can
evacuate.
just conjure up in a day. An entire area that prevents teleportation, especially from a being of that
Well,
power.
magic.
I don't know of anything that can be able to do that.
I'm honestly not
What if
sure.
we cover it in wood, and the whole area in wood? You're a tree guy, and then we someone transmute it all to lead.
You know that doesn't prevent teleportation, right?
No, I did not know that.
I just, it works on Superman.
It prevents like scrying and things like that.
Do you, I mean, I've got the sword. I could.
Well, I mean, that's something we have to figure out. We can't force a
If
fight
that
then. If you
does
could just
work
teleport away.
against him, he's going to probably throw everything at you.
He has evasion.
What if we just throw the sword
like we
at
said,
him?
nothing stops him from just backing up.
Isn't that no? It's like an actual possibility. We just like put the sword in the general vicinity of him. Nobody has to hold it.
We just teleport it inside of him.
We can't teleport
Can't
the sword.
teleport it.
Oh yeah. I need to attune to it.
You need to go up his bum hole.
Oh, you're in that sleep, kind of. It's a short sleep. I don't know if it works. I mean, can we have like 30 mages sitting on standby to all cast Dimensional Lock?
Or dispel magic.
I mean, we can't fight him unless we find a way to make
Guys,
him
I just want to
stick.
say, the more NPCs you bring into this,
Okay,
it's
well,
gonna be like
this-
an
this
hour.
guy- we need a way to keep him
I know.
moving.
I'm just saying, from the gameplay standpoint, be
Okay,
aware.
Drew.
The more NPCs you include, the much longer it's gonna be me attacking me.
All their one job,
Yeah.
phase lock, leave. There, problem solved.
Can anyone cast Dimensional Lock? It's a
Dimensional
20-foot
Lock.
radius emanation, and it prevents all travel.
It's, how long does it last?
Day level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just fill this whole hole.
It's 8th level. So
Okay, never
There's
mind.
enough. We don't. Look, if we can do that once, I can stand next to him, and every time he provokes from me, I can use stand still and deny him all movement.
Unfortunately, the
there's people
abjuration
teaching.
specialist
Why?
is dead. So
I don't think he's gonna let you stop a
no,
gargantuan.
isn't anyone who
what
can
the
do
spell-
that.
what
all
the
right, Ray's dead.
Okay.
Who's got it?
That's also what Grapple says, and you won't allow that.
That's malarkey. I can grab a big toe and suplex. It's all about leverage.
That
It
big
is
toe
a cleric
the
oracle
body.
spell.
Oh, so he could prepare it.
Yes.
If
We
Not from
knapsack.
a short rest.
Huh? We're
Why
about
not?
Once per day.
Is he prepared spells for today?
when did he prepare spells and what
He
time of it?
Like, I can't prepare spells until tomorrow.
Molly.
So an issue with
It
that
has nothing to do with sleep.
is dimensional
Yeah.
anchor will need to be done
After he shows
after
up.
he shows up.
They're safe.
It also means we
And
could use
there's-
this.
There isn't a save, but there is spell resist, and it's only a 20-foot radius.
It also means we could not use the sword because the moment the sword comes out, dimensional anchor turns off, and unless you're also in range of him, he would blip out. I'm feeling like the sword is our best bet, which is
But like I said, there's nothing stopping him from just like going out of the range and then doing whatever he
We
wants to
need
do.
a
I mean,
smaller
It does mess him
chamber.
up. It also messes us up.
yeah, that messes up,
I
up
don't.
a lot.
I don't think the sword is.
I think the sword is playing like C.
Yeah.
The sword is the Hail Mary where
We
when
can
we
just
start
be on
losing,
his head while we're all down here.
stabbing his ass.
Yeah. His asses.
in his head.
His ass eye.
Multiple asses.
Acai.
Damn.
Andrew is also listening into the stream, by the way.
Okay.
Hi,
He
Andrew.
just said he can get dimensional anchor.
Don't push too hard, buddy. Bad for you or something.
Well, I don't think he can do that today.
Even if he could, again, Nathan just said spell resist is a thing. Unless he has spell penetration, it'll be
I don't think he does.
very, very difficult to get that through. I mean, he built more like support stuff, so that makes sense. But
I don't know how to get this guy data.
I mean, like I
Can
can
we ask a god? Aren't the gods smart?
Wait,
do they have
can't you
any-
talk to Soul?
No. That was through Kari.
Oh.
I could pray. I'm not good at those. He's probably better.
Yeah, if the gods have anything,
You have a question.
When are you going to use it? This is now!
Either ask about
There's nothing else to use it
immortality
for.
or this.
All right. How are we phrasing the question that you're definitely about to use?
how many licks does it take me to the center
Oh.
of the Tootsie
How do we?
What is the best way?
What is the best way to?
It's just
So
going to say.
broad.
What is a detailed step-by-step
That's not
guide
broad.
to
The
lock
best
down?
way.
Yeah.
How's that broad?
And yeah,
There's one thing that is going to
Okay.
be the best way.
What is
In
the
a
best way
detailed
in REs?
step-by-step guide,
Probably have to say.
what are the
REs.
top 3 ways to prevent the diplomat from teleporting using the least amount of time and resources?
And that are in our means.
And that are in... Okay. In a step-by-step guide,
In a step-by-step
what
YouTube
are the...
tutorial. No ads.
what are the
Thank
top...
goodness he mentioned the no ads.
What are the top 5 ways of preventing...
You keep adding more.
Top 10.
One question!
WatchMojo.com. Today we'll be talking about the top 10 ways to
Look, if I get a guaranteed answer, I'm putting as much crap in this thing is. Okay.
a guaranteed helpful answer too.
In a step-by-step guide, what are the top 5 ways within our means using the least amount of time and resources, ranked in order of doability to least doability, how to prevent the diplomat from teleporting, and tomorrow's winning lottery numbers.
You thought that all through, right, Nathan?
There's a lot of.
We could ask that, or we could ask,
So overly complicated, but it also feels like the best way to ask that question.
how do we bring back the god's immortality?
That doesn't help right now.
That really does not help right now.
I do think it's a great
Because
question.
I really don't want to be like, what is the best way to stop the diplomat from teleporting? They go, dimensional anchor. I'm like, well, fuck. We already tried that.
We didn't try it.
We already talked about it.
Well, if we know that's the best way, then we know we're fucked.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's... Well, what if there's a more difficult way that actually works better?
I like it's better.
But
You can ask for difficulty.
I mean, I feel like I need to ask for like the top 5 or something. Because I don't want to just ask for one.
as well just ask for the top 30 then.
I don't know if Nathan wants to listen.
Like he's gonna let you do 3.
I don't think there are 30.
Nathan, can I have the meta
The
knowledge
last one that's
of
asking
knowing how
nicely.
many options I can ask for?
1.
Yeah.
Oh. With our time and resources,
Just write it out.
what is the? I'm not asking right now. I'm thinking out loud for y'all to give input. With our time and resources, what is the best way to prevent the diplomat from teleporting that has the highest chance of success that he's least likely to break out of?
No notes.
I, as Nathan, am able to answer that.
I was just asking out. I wasn't asking the question yet. I was going for
That's your
input.
question.
How would I answer that, Mickey? I have
That's
no
fair.
idea. Because pretty much everything is just going to come down to dice rolls.
Right, but
Like,
some options would be better.
Wait,
I don't know.
guys, it takes 10 minutes to make one of these.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he comes and then we attack him and he just teleports away, we
do
just
it
make
again.
another one.
wait.
we keep
We just
dragging. We
have a ton
just made like
No,
5, and every time we leave,
Let's
we got a new
circles
one.
down here.
True.
All right, get to work.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Just make a bunch of circles.
I hate that that's the answer.
All right,
It really is.
all right, take the question.
It's also
I mean, I'll just pull up phase lock and start going nuts.
Forbiddance is another spell that prevents travel in areas.
I think I have that as a problem,
Wait.
right?
Guys,
No.
I can Gias him while he's trapped. I can just talk to
I
him for 10
guarantee you
minutes
he's making that save.
and say
There's no
there's
save.
no save for it.
Is there
As
spell
far as
resist?
this?
I don't know.
Check it. It probably is.
He's just sitting there for.
So what are you gonna tell him?
Don't leave.
Don't
You
leave.
have to fight us
You
to the death. I guess.
I mean, that could work.
All right, I'll see you in a year.
Right now.
You can't
There.
leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if it doesn't say harmless, it would probably count as an attack at the end, and he would break free.
Spell resist.
That's true.
Isn't he the one that taught him or made that thing?
Yes.
Are there abilities that get rid of spell resistance? Like, or lower it or anything like
There
that?
are ways.
It'd be funny if there's spell resist for that.
If you get past their spell resist, it gets easier to get past their spell resist.
It affects a creature of any hit dice and allows no saving throw.
I mean,
Here's what we do. We
if
just
he's stuck
we
in a
just
thing, he might as well
stack
try.
multiple ways to stop his dimensional travel. We use forbiddance and we use the area anchor or whatever.
Then I'll use phase lock.
And, and he has to fail one of the, or we have to succeed one of the.
Phase
spells.
lock doesn't have a save. It's just if you hit them, they can't TP.
Okay,
Guys,
that's a good backup.
He can't cast
you mean
remove
backup?
curse on himself
Good backup.
because it has to be
It's
a caster
KTP
level.
for a round.
I'll just keep hitting him.
It has to be a caster level of 2 higher, and he created this, so he can't be higher than it.
Unless he grew.
Oh, he probably did.
I mean, you
Probably
can also
did.
choose to make things of a lower caster
He's
level than
probably
you are.
accepting more of Nidhogg's power
That's
or
something you are literally allowed to do. As a level 20 caster, you could make a caster level 2 item for little Timmy to go play dolls
That's true.
with. Like,
It depends on how much money you throw at it.
Well, we could at least try
Okay,
it. see if it
magic
gets through his
weapons.
spell resist.
I could take nullifying. Anytime a weapon strikes a creature with spell resistance, the creature takes damage from the weapon. The target's spell resistance is reduced by 1 for 1 minute. On a confirmed critical hit, it's instead reduced by an amount equal to the weapon's critical hit modifier. Multiple hits do stack. So every time I smack him, his spell resist goes down for 10 rounds. Gosh, that'd be so irritating to keep track of.
All right, so what I think I'm going to do, as you guys are figuring this out, I'm going to go to break.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We can get food, bread,
Yeah, we
prepared
need
and
to
stuff
food.
like that. Okay.
Oh, I did
We'll
find a.
resume in a bit to get ready for the to get going with the diplomat stuff.
I did find
We'll be back.
a really cool
Turn
magic
off
weapon
the-
special